This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy. Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn to a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess. At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards premieres August 5th on FX and Hulu. These long dog days of summer, we just made it through a heat wave. Mama was parched through this heat wave. I was hitting up Dunkin' every single day, and I will continue to, probably for the rest of my days, but especially this summer. Dunkin' is helping everyone stay cool this summer with its lineup of refreshers. These drinks are packed with bold, fruity flavors and served ice cold. It's amazing. Dunkin' refreshers are the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. I like to start my morning with them personally, and then sometimes I go back for a second one because I'm just feeling crazy. They come in a variety of delicious flavors, including fan favorites mango pineapple and strawberry dragon fruit. And then for a limited time, there's black cherry and there's pink pineapple. I'm going to tell you something right now, and it's a bold claim, let me tell you, but I stand behind it. Pink pineapple will change your life. It is so good. It has me feeling like I'm sitting in a pool, resort side, just living, honey. It's so yummy. Try your favorite flavor with green tea, sparkling water, lemonade, or Dunkin's all-new limeade. I haven't tried the limeade yet, but I'm going to. Usually I get my drinks made with green tea and occasionally lemonade, but I do really like the green tea. Or if you don't want to build your own, try one of Dunkin's curated refreshers like the Cherry Lime Ricky or the Ultimate Pink Daydream. The Cherry Lime Ricky, scrumptious. I could drink like 3 of these a day. They're so freaking yummy. Head to Dunkin' today and find your favorite refresher. Dunkin' refreshers contain less than 1% fruit juice. Limited time offer. When it comes to online college, Southern New Hampshire University is so good, it's scary. Listen, the facts don't lie. SNHU has degree programs that fit your goals, online classes that fit your life, and real support at every step. And if that wasn't enough, they've got some of the lowest online tuition rates in the U.S. This is an airtight case, you guys. Visit snhu.edu/morbid to get started. That's snhu.edu/morbid. Hey, weirdos, I'm Ash.
And I'm Alaina.
And this is a bonus episode of Morbid.
It's a bonus. It's a bonus. It's on top of the other 2 this week.
It's on top of everything, biatch. You guys, oh my god. Breaking Dawn Part 1 is the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
The book is also wildly rough.
Oh my god,
wildly rough.
I remember reading this book. I was probably like 13 maybe when this one came out, maybe 12, and I was like, this is the sexiest thing I've ever read in my life. And now I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
It's a trip.
It's
a trip.
Being almost 30 years old and looking back, I'm like, who let me read this?
That's and I got my Post-its back out in the book.
I love watching Alaina prepare for these episodes because that bitch whips out a pack of Post-its and she just goes to town.
Yeah, because we gotta do book and movie and illustrated guide.
Yeah,
and website. Got some off the website.
I got a lot from the website. I was surfing through that website, and there's just so many things I have to say.
Stephanie Meyer is a trip.
Stephanie Meyer,
you are a trip. Like, you just really are.
I just need to say this because it's ticking me off. At one point, she writes like somebody else is writing for Stephanie
on the
website, like her fan site or whatever you want to call it. And then she writes like she's writing it, but it's within the same couple of paragraphs.
It's confusing.
So I said, who the fuck is writing this if not you, Steph?
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
It's a wild ride all the way through.
I feel like I can't remember Breaking Dawn Part 2, at least like the movie. Because when we were watching this, I was like, oh, wow, I don't remember like any of this. I specifically didn't remember that Edward delivers the baby via his teeth.
Yeah. which is hard to forget. It's wild.
I think that was actually a trauma response.
Yeah, for sure was.
I think that was in a box somewhere in the deep back part of my brain.
Yeah, your brain really protected you there.
But now I'm like, oh God, what's going to happen when we do part 2?
Part 2 just has a lot of funny lines in it and line
Does it?
deliveries.
Okay.
And then there's like a pretty cool fight scene, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly.
There is a cool fight scene, and I remember, I don't know why we're getting like into part 2 right now, but I do remember that Bella has that like force field thing she can do.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I actually completely forgot about that. That was
I remembered that.
out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but this part right now.
Well, and before we get into that, we wanted to announce our next Morbid Book Club
Period.
pick. It's going to be Victorian Psycho by Virginia Fado.
I'm very excited.
We're very excited about it.
We have a special guest joining us.
We have a special guest joining for it. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be great.
It's an author.
An author, you say?
It's a horror author.
Horror.
And we're very excited about them coming.
Yeah.
And we're excited to talk to you about it. It's a book that's on the shorter side, so it should be pretty easy to get through.
Yeah, I think even if you're like an audio listener, I think the audiobook's like 4 hours.
Yeah, for sure. So
check it out.
And it's supposed to be great. I'm excited to read it.
Yeah. That'll be the end of June that comes out.
Yeah.
Mikie, does that come out at the end of June? Oh yeah, that'll be the end of June.
That'll be the end
Leave
of
that
June.
in, it's kind of funny.
So Mikie!
Sometimes, you know what, I should just start yelling at her. Mike Jones! Do you remember that? The Yin Yang twins?
Yes. You absolutely should.
Oh.
So yeah, that's the business that we have. Also, since we're talking about books, if you want to pre-order a book, you should pre-order the Butcher Legacy.
Cat and Mouse.
Because it's there.
Yeah.
And you should order it.
Yeah.
It's
really good.
The prologue of it the other day after not reading it for a while.
And
I said, that's not that bad.
She said, wow, I don't even think I suck at this. And I was like, I'd actually venture that you're pretty good at this.
So I'm telling you.
I said that to Drew, and he goes, does she realize she's been on the New York bestsellers list twice? And he was like, at the very beginning of her career.
It's the thing that will never
He was
leave.
like, that's of pretty high esteem.
I'll constantly be like, oh yeah, I think I'm getting better at this.
You are.
You know?
You are.
Always improving.
And
know?
I think you have a natural talent to
Thank
start
you.
with.
I appreciate that. So yeah, go get that if you want
Get
to.
it.
You can get it
Somebody
anywhere.
go get her.
So, and my UK babes, some specials coming for you too. So stay tuned.
Ooh, is that the thing you showed me the other day?
Yeah.
Yesterday? Nice.
Yeah.
That's only for UK?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I know.
I'm gonna get one too, though.
Hell yeah.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Cool.
You guys will find out.
Hey. Oh, I didn't even mean to make that so spoily or like exciting, but that's a cool thing.
See?
Okay.
So yeah. So that's all the business. And
Yay.
now it's time for Breaking Dawn Part 1 because
It's time.
this one is wild, y'all.
I forgot how truly. I think we saw this together in the movie theater.
We did.
I think we might have been with my mother.
Maybe. I mean, you mean Renee?
Yes. No. Watching this movie, I said that would have been my mother if she was invited to my wedding. She went, good night. That would absolutely be.
We will be getting into
with
that.
the disheveled hair and all.
She looked wild.
She was good. She said, everybody at this wedding getting tipsy.
She did.
She did.
Renee
I like
didn't
Charlie's
give a fuck.
speech the best.
I love Charlie to an unhealthy degree.
I love when he walks in and he goes, yeah, I know, I look hot.
And I was like, you do.
I said, you really do, bud.
Charlie.
You're looking good, bud.
You really do.
All right, let's start. Where are we starting?
So we got to start with one thing that makes me fucking so annoyed.
Oh, God.
So, and it's the overarching theme of this whole thing.
Okay.
So obviously in a lot of these things, we find that Stephenie Meyer goes against her own lore that she created. Because the illustrated guide will say something, the book will say something, the movie will say, and then they all collide into just like a fucking crazy thing. Now, in the illustrated guide, Stephenie Meyer says that she understands that people won't accept or get the whole vampires and humans having babies. Mm-hmm. Like that would be like, wait, what? Like
well, yeah.
Because you've never brought it up before.
Yeah.
Like immortal children have been brought up, but that's like a different thing.
That was like when they were
creating vampires
human
out of
children.
Baby and out of like kids.
Yeah. Which is so fucked.
What kills me is she says, but to her, and I quote, scientific reasoning is enough for her.
Huh. Was she doing experiments?
scientific reasoning?
She do the scientific method on this?
Nothing about this. And here's again where it doesn't make, so you say, whoa, okay, so you're science. We're science here. That's, now science, in case everybody's wondering, is based in reality.
Yes.
Right? We're firmly in reality right now, because by her own words,
here we are.
2 feet in reality.
Okay.
So she says she went against her own previously set up lore, obviously, because, like, you know, that happens. And instead of saying, like, you know, because I would respect this. If she said, I wanted this plot point, you know, I felt like it was going to be a good direction. It felt important to me. It goes against the lore, but, like, I just went there because it was really important to go here.
Yeah,
I'd
like,
be
you make
all right, I can
she's
at
like
least,
making it canon.
Yeah, I can at least respect that you're saying, you know what, I'm going against my own lore, but it's important and I think it's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
But instead, she says first that her scientific reasoning is enough for her for this to work. And then she says, guys, it's fantasy. Vampires are real.
Oh boy.
Wait, whoa.
She really said fuck y'all.
So you just told me with 10 toes down in the realm of reality that it's based on scientific reasoning. And then in the next breath you say to me, oh, you believe in vampires? That's so cute.
You idiot.
That's so cute, you fucking freak. Like, it's just like, what? And she's like, no, this, I can make it up as I go along,
guys,
because it's fantasy.
real.
And it's like, no, I know that you make the world and that, like, you can make it
But
whatever
then you have
want.
to follow your own rules.
But the problem is you made lore. And not only did you make lore, you made an illustrated guide that you didn't need to make.
I think she might forget that she made that.
You made this illustrated guide that no one made you do.
Because there's also another big thing that happens with Jacob.
There's some glaring issues.
That one is glaring to me.
Yeah, like it's such an easy out to say it's fantasy.
Yeah.
Vampires aren't real.
But it's like, but you made this.
And it's like, but you're taking it so seriously.
Right.
And it's like, and it's okay if you take it seriously because it's your world you created.
Right.
But in the same breath, you're telling me that's fucking weird that you believe this. But believe this, please, and care about it. It's like, no, you can't have it both ways.
No. Also, I do feel like it's kind of misogynistic that vampire guys, it's like how, like, men can fuck until they're 70 and, like, be a dad, but women are just, like, barren.
About that.
It's not nice that she was like, vampire guys can impregnate human women, but vampire women, empty, stuck,
I'm going to get
frozen.
so into that. Because
I like that.
What bothers me about, just, like, to go back to this one thing is, like, I love fantasy.
Yeah.
Fantasy is fun.
Yeah.
I will fully envelop myself in a fantastical world and I will believe it for the moment that I'm reading it. And it's like, but you, and she, as somebody who's writing fantasy, like if I was writing I love fantasy so much that I wish I could write a fantasy novel.
I'm sure you could.
It just seems like a lot of work because you have to have a lot of, not that I'm like adverse to work, but I'm just saying, like,
we know.
Creating a whole lore and, like, magical system is, like, daunting, I imagine.
Well,
like, I'm very impressed by
obviously
that.
tough because as it builds and builds and builds, you have to remember all of the rules.
Exactly. It feels hard. Like, maybe I'll try it someday because it does seem fun. And now that I said that I don't think I could do it, now I feel like I have to do it.
She has to prove it to herself. You know why? Because she's a Virgo rising.
But
that's not even Capricorn coded. That's Virgo coded.
Yeah, there you go. But if you are writing something like that, I imagine that you take it very seriously and you take the world seriously. And to you, it's in that moment very real, and you want readers to feel like it's very real while they read it. So then to kind of cop out of fucking up against your own lore with, you think this is real, guys?
Yeah, it's
Vampires are
insulting.
Real. Like, you silly gooses.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? I'm like, no, you can't do that.
No.
You can't make readers feel stupid for being enveloped in this world when you've given me every reason to be enveloped in this world. Like, that's not cool.
No.
Like, you can't just be like, it's fucking fake. No, we know that. Like, you don't bring me back to reality. That's not what we're
supposed to
looking
keep
for.
me rooted in this world.
And again, if you just said, yeah, you know what? The story just had to go this way. I felt very passionately about it going this way. I'd be like, okay, girl. Like, that, I can respect that.
Yeah.
But to use the, you guys are silly for believing
like,
this and caring
me.
so much is like, okay. Like, you don't blame your readers.
Stephanie.
Yeah, don't blame your readers for giving a shit about your story
and remembering your lore.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like, fuck.
She also said that this was inspired by The Merchant of Venice and A Midsummer Night's Dream. And
which are both in the movie, by the way.
I just want to state that.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm just gonna leave that there.
Like, damn.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't really know.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm not really sure.
Anyways.
And also why, because we're like 4 movies in at this point, why do the Cullens' wigs change so much?
The wigs. Where's the wig police when you need them?
Yeah.
Tom Lenk.
Where's Tom Lenk with the wig police?
Tom Lenk would say, what the fuck is going on here?
He would, because also what bothers me is I'm like, so many questions here. One, why is their hair changing?
It's not supposed to change.
When it's very much drilled in our heads that they are frozen.
Yep.
Frozen.
Rosalie's hair in particular goes through such a character arc.
Yeah, it really does.
Like her hair has a character arc.
So does Carlisle's.
Carlisle's hair.
What happened?
Because he looks so beautiful in like the first 2, and then I don't really feel like you see him that much in 3.
The first couple is sculpted out of stone. I mean, he's beautiful.
Yeah, he's gorge.
And I'm not saying he's ugly in the later ones, but his hair.
His hair. Here's the thing. His hair looks ugly.
It does.
And I'm willing to say that because it's not his hair.
It's not good in this
like
one.
Like, what did you say?
It's
straw
like
yellow?
Straw yellow.
Like hay?
And it's like parted over to the side, but not like coiffed at all. It's just
very
like
mushroom.
hanging in his face.
It's giving mushroom.
It just doesn't make any sense. And then Jasper's hair, who fucking knows what's going on with that?
Jasper's hair is crazy. I saw a couple TikToks of him hosting like Twilight discussion things, and he's really funny.
Yeah.
Like the actor who plays Jasper. He's played by Jackson Rathbone.
Yeah, see, no. I was like, wait, I figured it out. No, that's just the character
That was
name.
hilarious. I was very impressed.
I should have just gone with it. But yeah, one of the, like, going back to what you were saying, like, one of the things, because I'm like, they're all supposed to be frozen, because also, where are the wigs from movie to movie?
Okay,
Did
that's
they not
what I was
keep
asking.
Them? Like,
that's like,
where'd you put them?
Even Mikie has a wig drawer.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We're not a production company, and Mikie has the same wigs in that drawer 24/7.
Rosalie's wig, who has it from the first movie? Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Where is it?
Mikie is opening his wig drawer.
Yeah, and
that wig looked so scary. That's the Sherry Moon zombie wig from when I was Sherry Moon.
That's when I was Sherry Moon.
Oh my god,
there you go.
Slay, mama.
Honestly, that looks like one of the Cullens' wigs.
That is Rosalie's wig.
But I really want to know, if you're out there and you have those wigs, where did you put them?
Where are they?
Where are they? Because they change every movie.
No, it's true.
Like, there's no chain of custody for these wigs.
There's no chain of custody for anything. Because also,
where are they?
Alice's hair in the first movie is like super, like not super long, but it's like longer.
Yeah, it's like a fuck ass bob.
And then it gets cut, and then it's like long again, and then it's cut. And I'm like, but their hair's not supposed to grow.
That's the thing, and I'm like, when you cut it into a pixie, you're committing to that, because that's your hair.
I love Alice's hair at the wedding.
I do too.
The way she like sculpts it onto her face. It's very like 20s.
Yeah, I really did love that.
But Alice in this movie pisses me off. And she's a creep. She's a creep.
Alice does kind of piss me off.
Alice is a creep.
Because everything is her way. Or the highway.
The whole wedding.
She plans the whole thing, which I realize, like, the whole thing is supposed to be like, well, Bella doesn't want to, and she doesn't like this stuff. And I'm like, but honestly,
why is she getting married and having a huge wedding?
Well, and honestly, I don't even think she's ever given a chance to.
No, it's true.
She doesn't even get a chance to say
because, as I've said many times before, she is baby girl.
She is baby girl.
So baby girl.
So baby girl.
I got a bone to pick with Bella. She's a selfish motherfucker.
She is a selfish motherfucker.
Honestly, the poor Cullen family.
Yeah.
The poor Cullen family.
Truly.
Their lives have been in danger the entire time she's been around.
Yeah.
They had to all of them had to up and move because Edward was like, can't do it.
Yeah. Sorry.
What? And then they were like, nah, come back, we're in love. And,
yeah.
But, she's going to have this baby and maybe die.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to try to like keep her alive.
And also only is she going to have this baby and maybe die, it's also going to void the treaty we've had for a zillion years with the werewolves. Now they're going to try to kill us. Oh,
and
also
piss off the Volturi.
It's going to piss off the Volturi.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have to deal with all those. Oh, and also all the other covens are going to have to get involved, and all their lives are going to have to be upended by this. And they're going to have to fight the Volturi too.
And she doesn't care.
And this is all because Bella just had to fuck as a human.
Say it.
She just had to fuck as a human. I have to have that one human experience. It's going to cause a lot of problems.
Also, can I just say
you know
something?
What? Do it after. You're both going to be ungodly beautiful
That's
after
the
that too.
thing, brother.
So why not?
And also, I bet vampires. I just watched Tara and Franklin fuck on True Blood, and that
Exactly.
looked. I mean, she's not a vampire yet, but that looked incredible.
Of course.
I think if you were a vampire as well, oh my god,
Yeah, like, oh my God.
holy
That's
shit,
like, it would be
sparks
amazing.
will fly.
I know you wanted that human experience, but babe, you kind of gave that up when
And
you
also-
decided to marry a vampire.
And also, Edward didn't really want it. She like guilted him into human fucking her.
terrified.
That's weird.
And if you
And she had to
just
beg
waited
him.
until after you were a vampire, you wouldn't have gotten pregnant with a half vampire baby
Who tried to kill you?
who tried to kill you, and it wouldn't have voided all the treaties and pissed off all the Volturi. So
Crazy
it's like,
girl.
I feel like this was a problem for everyone.
It's literally in this.
And it's very selfish.
This is Bella's world, and we're all just living in it.
Truly.
And may I venture to say this? I think Stephenie Meyer hates Bella. I think Stephenie Meyer hates Bella.
See, I think Stephenie Meyer thinks Bella is like right.
But I think she hates her.
Why?
I just think she hates her because she puts her in all these crazy ass situations. And also, I think Stephenie Meyer really loves Edward. So, like, Edward's
think so, too.
always getting upset with Bella.
That's
but,
true.
like, it like can't stay away from her all at the same time.
See, but I think she kind of sees a little bit of herself in Bella.
Maybe. Well,
That's
yeah,
the
no, I
thing.
think she does because
Yeah.
she's kind of like said that before.
So I think these crazy situations that we're like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, no, that's great. Like, I think this is, and that like,
Maybe I just hate Bella.
yeah, I think so.
maybe I'm
I
just
feel like maybe that's what's
maybe
going
I'm
on
just
right
a
now.
hater.
Maybe that's it. And to go back really quick just to what you were saying earlier with the how completely sexist and misogynistic this
Yeah.
whole thing is, when you really dive into this, there's some serious internalized misogyny here
100%.
that just never should have been spat onto the page, in my opinion. In her words, her website, in Breaking Dawn Part 1, she says that vampire men can have babies.
Uh-huh.
They can.
Because they
got 'em.
They have a fluid similar to seminal fluid.
Oh, yeah, their shit works pretty much the same way, which is wild.
Really fucked up.
And if the venom/sperm comes in contact with an ovum, they can conceive. But that, and you say, okay, oh, wow, okay, so vampires can conceive. Oh, no. Because, yes, the male vampire shit works right the same, but women, they can't. Because when
women
they turn into vampires, they are frozen.
That's so fucked up.
And their system stops working like a woman's body should work, is literally what is said. That's like essentially what's being said here. Women's bodies, in her words in the book, quote, don't have, like vampire women, quote, don't have what is needed to accommodate a growing child. So you're telling me men are still pew, 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 can shoot sperm everywhere, every which way.
Sperm-like. It's not even sperm, it's sperm-like, and it still
But
creates
it still
life.
works. It still creates
that
life.
pisses me off even more.
It's
that
not,
it's
even,
not
sperm.
even sperm.
It's venomous sperm, and it still creates life.
Yeah, fake.
But when we get turned into vampires, everything just freezes in place.
Done.
And we become frigid, barren, we can't accept a baby. And it's like, what the fuck is that?
Yep.
That's fucked.
It is fucked.
That is so
It is fucked.
And I also have a problem, like, just coming off of that, because obviously Rosalie is a great example of this when she explains that all she ever wanted was a baby, and that's why she's also pissed at Bella for wanting to become a vampire, because she's like, hey bitch, you're not going to be able to do that.
And that's
you
also
have
why she's pissed that
you're
Bella did
able
become
to.
a vampire, because she was really hoping she would die and that she could keep that baby.
Exactly.
This episode is brought to you by SoFi, the all-in-one finance app where you can bank, borrow, and invest all in one place. Let's talk about bank accounts for a second. The average bank savings rate is 0.39% in interest. You're earning pennies on your savings, and it doesn't have to be that way. But with SoFi's high-yield checkings and savings, the money barely making moves sitting in your savings account can earn over 8 times the national average savings rate with eligible direct deposit. No account or overdraft fees. We love transparency. You can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, plus get up to a $300 welcome bonus when you sign up with eligible direct deposit. Sign up for SoFi checking and savings at sofi.com/morbid. SoFi checking and savings is offered through SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms apply. Getting scared is one thing. Getting a thrill is, well, you want more of those in your life. The Genesis GV70 is built to thrill, baby. A thrilling yet elegant design always makes driving the GV70 an exciting adventure. Its powerful athletic stance screams performance and turns heads. Everybody's looking at you, girl, or boy, or whoever. Command the road and experience a class-leading standard 300 horsepower. Oh my God. Plus, discover the different dynamic drive modes for all different terrains. Choose between the different terrain modes for whatever road conditions you may encounter. The Genesis GV70's award-winning technology and performance lets you drive with comfort and drive with confidence all at the same time. It's an exciting SUV with intuitive tech that can make your ride smooth even when the road isn't. And its blind spot cameras allow you to see what's next to you. It's like having eyes on the side of your head. That's pretty iconic. Its performance, by the way, is measured not only in power, but in how it makes you feel confident, sexy. The Genesis GV70. Learn more at genesis.com and feel the GV70. Chilling crime cases are mysterious, but finding coverage shouldn't be. With the State Farm Personal Price Plan, you have options and can personalize your plan to help create an affordable price so you can get back to cracking all of life's bigger cases. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can choose to bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Head to statefarm.com to get a quote. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
She made Rosalie
Frigid.
the stereotype of an infertile woman. Mm-hmm. And this is coming from somebody who went through infertility, so I can speak on it. As a previously infertile woman, I fucking hate when they are portrayed as frigid, mean, like type A.
You're saying like
over controlling,
Jennifer Garner,
like
in,
Jennifer
in
Garner
Juno.
and Juno. Like her husband's such a cool guy. I'm like, oh my God, he's so cool. He's a fucking predator.
How does he put up with her?
But what a cool guy. And then she's portrayed as this very frigid, uptight, like, well, I can't have a baby. And it's like, nope. Why are we portraying that?
It's
like, why
shitty.
are we? And it
Same thing with Rosalie.
Goes right into this. She's fucking mean for no reason to Bella. She's nasty. She's like a frigid bitch.
Yep.
And she just comes off as being like, well, I can't have a baby, so I'm mad at everybody. And it's like, that's literally not reality.
No.
And then it like goes further with this movie and this book, because now all of a sudden she has a change of heart to Bella, because now Bella has become a fucking vessel to her. She doesn't give a shit about Bella.
She doesn't.
All she cares about is cool. That baby's gonna kill you and claw its way out of you, and then I get to have my baby.
Yep.
That's also not reality of like an infertile, like somebody going through infertility is like, oh, I'll just look at everybody else like a vessel and I can just watch them die and steal their baby. Yeah. Like that's what a weird way to portray her.
It's crazy.
And I feel like it fucks up her character because she also has a cool, like she has a backstory that's really like traumatic and crazy. Mm-hmm. And like she gets a
like
badass.
She gets like stifled down to just that
she gets
of her
like
personality.
shoved into this box as just being like baby obsessed lady who can't have a baby of her own. And it's
like that's it.
That's icky.
It is.
Because you've made her, like, she's a strong character, and it's like, and she really dumbed her down that way.
And she's such a badass. Her backstory, like
That's
you were just saying, like, in Eclipse, it's so cool. And I think we said it when we went over Eclipse. They didn't even go that far enough into it.
No, I wish they had.
Yeah.
But going back to the beginning of the movie, because we'll, like, try to hit some of the stuff in the beginning, one of the things that I noticed in the movie is in Bella's room when she's, like, packing up her shit. Why is there just a painting of a dog next to her bed?
I wondered that too.
And it's not like a wolf dog.
I wondered that too.
It's like a floofy dog.
Yeah, it's like a Bichon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just like a sheepdog.
I don't think it was there before either.
I don't know if it was there. Maybe it was, and I just didn't notice it until the room was empty. But I'm like, why?
Maybe she has like a desire to become one of those ladies that like shows those dogs.
I'm like, you didn't give me any, like, you never mentioned that she had a dog.
Yeah. I don't think she did.
There's just this very distracting big painting of a fluffy dog.
See, I was too upset about the fact that she literally gets into bed wearing jeans and a belt.
Oh, I literally have that in all caps right here. Why does she get into bed with jeans on?
And also, Edward is going to break her house. And at least she acknowledges that, but it's always like,
Yeah.
oh no, nobody knows that Edward is here. I'm like, Charlie is a cop.
Yeah.
Charlie is the sheriff. He
Yeah.
knows that Edward has attached himself to the house.
Yeah, like
Hello?
when he jumps on, it's like clang. Like it's like every time.
And then Emmett and Jasper are like, boom, and
like going on the
Charlie
roof.
knows that you have people over.
Like Charlie's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Charlie's smart, he's handsome, he's capable.
And he knows he's hot.
And he knows
He
he's
says,
hot.
yeah, I know I'm hot.
But yeah, you're right. He knows every single time.
Come on.
Like,
And what are you
the fuck?
doing going to sleep in jeans, you freak?
Oh, God.
At least take your belt off.
Just what are you doing? What are you doing? And then Renee, the mom, getting the wedding invitation.
Oh my God.
Like Charlie reacted appropriately of having like a somber moment to
Yeah.
himself, being like, fuck, I really fucked up here.
Yeah.
Renee is literally like, she's standing in her green screen beach.
That green screen beach was dia
And she
motherfucking
just looks
molecule.
at Phil, who we don't see, and she's just like, girl, it's happening. Like,
Oh my
she's so happy that her 18-year-old daughter
Fresh
is
out of high
getting
school.
married after dating this guy for, 4.5 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't need... How long have they been together at
They
this
haven't been
point?
together that long because she
year, maybe?
transfers. I think they're like, I mean, they go to prom. So I think she had to have been like a junior when they first
Yeah.
got together. So 2 years.
I don't even know if it's I'm looking it up because I don't even know if it's 2 years.
I don't know. Well, also, it can't be because she transferred in the middle of the school year.
Yeah.
14 months.
14 months.
14 months.
Jesus.
They met in
Jesus.
mid-January of 2005 and officially started dating in March of 2005. He left her in
Wow.
September. They were separated
Oh, yeah.
for 7 months, and then they reunited in March 2006 and got married on August 13th,
Oh, so it's not
2006.
even. It's like 7 months that
Hey,
they've actually been together.
Some people count the break, some people don't.
No, if it's 14 months
Yeah.
and you weren't together for 7 of
For
those,
7 of them.
that's
No, that's
half
really
of
fair.
that time.
That is half of that time.
We are going to count that one as a break.
7 months? I didn't
So
realize it was that
technically,
long.
they have only physically been together for 7 months.
Let that sink in.
Everybody let that, and then I want you to picture Renee on her green screen
doing
beach
it.
saying there, it's happening.
My girl.
And it's like, you're a bad mom. You're a bad mom, Renee.
I mean,
Renee, you hear me? You're a bad mom.
based on the illustrated guide alone, she's a terrible mother.
She's terrible.
She let Bella take over the bills when
Yeah.
Bella was like 12.
like she's doing the books.
I think it literally says
Yeah, she
Bella
took over
started
the
doing the
books.
books because Renee couldn't.
Yeah,
Like,
That-
hello?
that's gnarly.
It's so funny because she's so parentified. That's why she's so baby girl. Because in the
Yeah.
book, she was a parentified child,
Yep.
and then she met Edward, and she said, "Fuck that!"
She said, he's 1,000. I
Yeah.
get to be the kid here.
"Let's go! I never
Yeah.
got to do this."
Yeah. Like, damn.
Yeah. Then we go to the wedding, which
Oh my God.
I love her dress. I will say
The
I li-
back of
the
her
back.
dress is stunning.
One thing I do have to say though, in the beginning, she's practicing walking in like gigantic heels.
Yeah.
Her dress covers them.
Yeah.
She could have wore fucking fuzzy slippers if she wanted
yeah.
to. I'm like,
You
what?
can't see the heels.
Yeah. But also, as she walks down the aisle, I said, babe, people are taking pictures of you if we're considering this a real wedding.
She looks
She looks like a deer in headlights.
so horrified to be marrying this man. And I love it because when they go out, like, she's like, just don't let me fall. And I love when Charlie says, like, never or whatever
Yeah.
he says. It's really sweet. I
It
just
is.
love Charlie.
Cute mom, cute kid and dad moment.
This is just going to be me loving Charlie.
Period.
It's the only good thing about this. But in that moment, I was like, if I was Charlie, I'd be like, I'd gesture broadly and be like, I've already let you fall.
I already did, babe.
Like, you know what?
I
that
already
ship is
did.
sailed, babe.
I
So
know.
here we are.
He got involved in her life too late, I think.
sure did.
Like more involved
Yeah.
too late.
And there's a part where, like, when she's trying on the shoes too with Alice.
Oh,
that
yes.
when she walks away in the movie, she does this one little skip and then like hops up. And Deb was the one who noticed it, and I had never noticed it before. And I was like,
Why does she do that?
why did she do that?
Just like, doop.
Just a skip, and then she's just off.
I don't know.
It's very strange. And then we do get like when she's packing up her shit, we get Edward doing a flashback to like why he's still trying to convince her not to become a vampire.
Before the wedding. Yep.
Because Edward still wants her to die of old age so he can go get it with someone else, apparently.
Period.
I'm sorry. That's like the most unromantic thing to me is a vampire not wanting to change the person he's in love
It's
with.
a really annoying trope too, because it happens in like every vampire movie
Yeah.
or TV show, and it's like,
It's very unromantic to me.
it is.
If you really loved me, you would not want to live without me. And you wouldn't want me to die someday.
And if you think I'm so beautiful, why not freeze me in this gorgeous state?
Yeah.
Hello?
You just shouldn't ever want to be without me.
No.
So why? You're just going to wait me out?
Also,
for a
how
few
about my
years?
own autonomy?
Yeah.
I'd like you to change me. Do it.
So I think it's dumb. But he's in there being like, let me tell you about when I turned into it. I'd be like, I literally don't care.
He also
Like,
tells
I don't
her
care.
his whole backstory like he's a monster. I said, first of all, you were hella hot back
Makes
then.
him even better.
First of all, sick haircut. I love it.
Edward in the 20s/30s.
Woo!
A+.
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 Honestly, men's looks in the 20s.
Yeah.
A+. Personality's probably not great.
Yeah.
But he tells her all about his backstory and how like he basically murdered monsters. Like
Yeah.
he was going very
Dexter.
Dexter, exactly. And he says that like, is that who you want to be with?
I'd be like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Like that would make me want to marry him more.
Yeah.
She also, he's like, what does he say? He says like, what do you want to see when you look in the mirror, Bella? And she's like, you.
And I'm
I
like,
said,
what?
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 I said, this romance is more fucked up than I
said,
thought.
that's weird. You're not becoming one.
She actually said, I want to wear your skin in a weird
I'd
way.
like to wear your face. So.
What?
But yeah, that was weird. But I liked the flashback because he looked really good in that flashback.
And he saves the lady.
He does.
A lady in a great outfit.
It's true because it was like the 20s, 30s.
Yep.
And at the reception, we meet like those blonde vampires from Alaska, I think it is.
Yeah, I remember they played a much bigger part in the book.
Yeah.
Because people tried to like set Edward up with Arena, right?
Well, an Arena apparently was like with Laurent.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and then obviously the wolves ripped him apart because he was going to kill Bella.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it happens.
But she doesn't believe that.
And at first, here's the thing. At first, when I saw this scene, I was like, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, get the fuck out of my wedding. Because she's like, I don't believe that. Like, and she has the way this actress plays it.
Yeah.
I know there's not a lot to work with here,
over
but
the
like
top.
you got to do what you got to do. It's like very dramatic. But like the face she's making makes me laugh every time because she's
silly.
so intense.
It's like when Kim K cries.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
And she's like, and you know, they're like, you know, Laurent was going to kill Bella. Like there was really
like,
nothing
it
I
had
could
to
do. And she's
happen.
like, I don't believe that. I'd be like, then get the fuck out of my wedding.
Yeah.
Like, why are you
You
here?
don't support me?
But then I'm like, well, Breaking Dawn Part 2 is actually going to bring like a pretty big headache
Yeah.
to all of these covens because Bella just had to fuck as a human.
It all
so
goes
now
back
I'm kind of like,
to-
oh, kind of on Arena's side here. Like, because she's even like, she's bringing a lot of problems.
Well, that's the thing. All the vampires are looking around like, you're really gonna like throw it all away for this bitch?
And it's also like, just turn her.
Yeah, just fucking go.
Turn her,
Come
baby.
on.
Ask the Volturi. The Volturi wants you to do it. She's got the fucking shield.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This could all be fixed.
It could be.
But then Jessica's speech.
Jessica's speech, I'm still thinking about it.
I will cringe until the end of the earth.
Or the hair, as I call him.
Or the hair, as everybody calls him. I was like,
She said as I call him.
Yeah.
Just Jessica. That's
I
her
was
pet
like,
name for
what?
Bella's husband.
And when they like flashed to Edward, his wedding hair is shit.
It's awful.
Complete shit. I'd actually be so angry at John if during our wedding he had the worst hair of his life.
It's very floppy.
like, and he did nothing with it.
No gel,
Like, it's just
no
nothing.
no slick,
There's
no
nothing
nothing
happening.
No. He might not have even washed it.
I don't think he did.
That might have been on Robert Pattinson, though, because he did admit that he went 6 months without washing his hair
Which
once.
is diabolical.
He also has admitted in interviews that he had a strange body odor that smelled similar to crayon wax.
Which I don't know if I know what that smells like.
But then...
Wasn't it like wet crayons?
I think I might have been wrong about that.
Oh, okay.
It's just crayon wax.
They were dry.
But then Kristen Stewart said, I think he's overplaying that. Like, no, he smells fine. He smells really animalistic. He's got like an animalistic musk. And I said... My
I
dog
don't
pretty
know
much
about
never
that.
smells good, so I'm not sure
I don't know.
if that's like a defense or not.
I don't know if I've ever thought of John having an animalistic musk.
But it
to
is
him.
rumored that people on set, like the crew, was like, "Why are you so stanky, Rob?"
Why he's so stinky.
So
I
maybe-
love that he's just like, I
He
don't
didn't
know.
care. Maybe it was because him and Kristen were in that like early 2000s indie grunge
Oh yeah,
era.
it was like a little grungy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he really hadn't done anything.
Maybe
to
that
his
was
hair.
it because it didn't seem like it, and just her being like, and like could have been me. Didn't notice me. I was like, who does that at a wedding? Like, that's not even, I know, once again, as Stephenie Meyer would say, it's fantasy. You believe that? I'm like, but this is supposed to be the real part of it.
I know, they actually did get married.
Like, I'm like, nobody would do that.
No.
Like, no, you can make her have a weird speech without being, that was just so off the rails to me.
Weird
I was like,
speeches all the time, but
no
to be
one
like,
would say that.
She wasn't even president of the Glee Club or the school council.
Yeah,
like
basically, like, you could have had me.
Yeah.
Like, no one's doing that.
I don't know.
I was like, damn.
And then Renee's
Renee singing.
Go
with her
sleep.
batshit crazy hair.
Go to sleep when you wake up.
And Bella loves it.
She's like, that's my mom.
She's just sitting there like, that's my mom. And I'm like, damn.
You know why she likes it? Because she only sees Renee a few times a year.
Yeah,
And she's like,
exactly.
wow, there's another story to
She's
tuck
like,
in my
"Whew."
back pocket.
So see you in 6 years, Mom.
Glad I don't have to do your books anymore, you crazy bitch.
Crazy bitch. Go back to your fucking green screen beach, wherever
Bye,
the hell
girl.
that is.
Where's Phil?
Jacksonville, maybe?
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, that was gnarly.
Oh my god. And then what's his name? Edward is like, I have another gift for you. It's here.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my god, yay, like gift. Edward gives Bella Jacob as a wedding gift, and that just feels weird to me. That just feels weird to me. He even lets him have a moment alone.
Oh, a very inappropriate moment alone, as far as I'm concerned.
They are canoodling. They're in the moss, as you said.
Too much canoodling.
What did you say when we were watching?
I said, why are you dancing with another man in the moss at your wedding? And I stand by that question.
She, like, leaves the wedding.
Yeah. She stands in the moss
and
in
dances.
the forest.
As he, like, lifts her and twirls her.
Oh, yeah, and she, like, has her head on his shoulder. They're canoodling.
They are canoodling in the woods on her very wedding day.
It's, like, the fact that Edward's just, like, and he's so happy. He's like, I
know
gave you this
love
man.
him.
I know you love this werewolf so much.
He's kind of a cuck.
God, he is a little bit.
You
I was
know?
like, do you want a chair to sit down in? Like,
would you like to sit amongst the
Can I get you anything?
An ottoman for the fellow?
Yeah. Like, truly.
Would you like to put your
Like,
feet
what
up?
the fuck is going on here?
The wedding party's like, hello?
They're like, what's going
They're
on?
like, this wedding's getting weird. We're going to leave.
Like, in the last few movies and books, Jacob has been so disrespectful of their relationship.
Yeah.
Bella has been so disrespectful of their relationship. He has outwardly admitted that he would kill Edward if he could, just to snake his gal.
Yep.
He says, and he's like, you're not good enough for her. I'm obsessed with her.
Yep.
I want to fuck her.
Yep.
I want to marry her. We're supposed to be together. Like, he said this several times. I'm hotter than you, he said. And now you're just presenting him as a gift at your wedding?
It's really weird.
On what planet, Stephenie?
Cuck planet.
Like, on what and in the book, Jacob is so fucking unlikable in this book.
Didn't you say in the book that he proposes being a thruple?
At one point he does. I don't know if it's in the first part or like doesn't propose. It's implied.
Okay.
I think Edward is the one that kind of implies it.
Did we just unlock a theme in this book?
I'm not positive. I need to look it up now. Which one? Oh, it was at the end of Eclipse. He tells her he's willing to accept whatever relationship she feels she needs to have with Jacob.
Oh, so he's kind of being like,
so it's
we
him
can be
kind
open
of
for Jacob.
Like, that if you feel like you want to be with him as well, as like, I will understand. Which is essentially him suggesting, or not suggesting, but being open to the idea of like, whatever you want.
Yeah, like an arrangement.
Yeah.
Okay. Those happen.
Which I don't think he wants that, which is even sadder. He's just like, I just love you so much that I'll accept it.
I'll give you what you want.
Essentially. And it's like, Bella, gosh.
Wow.
But yeah, and in the book, Jacob, especially Breaking Dawn, he's so unlikable. His chapters are borderline unreadable for me.
They're also insanely named.
They are, and I have a couple of them. But in the book, in this part, is when like they start talking about the honeymoon. And he's like, you know, like basically saying you can't have a real honeymoon because you can't fuck. And she's like, well, it's going to be real as anyone else's. Basically being like, we will be boning. And she's and so
weird combo to have with your guy friend.
In the book, he gets mad in the movie. He gets so mad in the book that he grabs her shoulders hard enough that she's in pain.
Oh my God.
And she literally is like, ow, that hurts in the book. Like yelling, it hurts. And Edward has to come over and like literally be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you if you don't let her go.
What
and
the
like
fuck?
Seth has to be like, let her go, you're hurting her.
It's her wedding.
Like he literally is abusing her because he's mad that she's gonna fuck Edward.
Her husband.
On her honeymoon.
Okay. Make that make sense.
Like, I need to know what happened here. Like, where no one along the line said, this is weird.
I guess not.
Or did they? And you just
also,
said,
like,
don't worry
again,
about it?
You have to think that by this point, like when Breaking Dawn was out, it was well established that this is YA. Like,
yeah.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah, it's a nasty relation. Like, for him to grab her like that because he's mad she's going to have sex with her husband. And I realize that's not it. Like, that's not the end of it. It's like that he's mad because he's like, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Like, he'll kill you.
But a part of his anger.
That's the part of it. But that does not justify hurting her.
No, and a part of it is he's mad that,
he's jealous.
She's going to have sex
with jealous
Edward.
And he's upset that could happen to her. But it's like, that does not justify grabbing her like that.
No, nothing does.
Like, what the fuck?
Also,
it's wild.
Edward's not telling Bella where they're going on their honeymoon.
Thank you.
And like her family is aware of this. Like fucking Renee's like, oh my god, where do you think you're going?
So fun that he's taking you somewhere
like,
where he's told no one.
Where the fuck are you going?
Yeah.
My family would say, hey, you're not going.
Yeah. Until we have your itinerary, you're not going.
That's an episode of Dateline.
I'm like,
that's an episode of Dateline.
Like, I could never.
No.
I could never.
No. My family would say, I think not.
Yeah. Like, we just don't know where you're going. That's insane.
Oh, I thought that was thunder.
Oh, I was like, what?
Sorry, I got so excited. The trash bins were rolling,
were like,
and I said, is it thunder? Talking about Twilight and in the thunderstorm would be just chef's kiss.
But it was just trash.
But it was just, I mean,
it was just garbage.
Well, that's also fitting.
Also, this whole thing, like this whole scene, I'm like, wow. Because from what I've seen on the website, like Stephanie's website, she actually says before this even gets moved into movie form, she said this should be 2 movies. She was the one who said that.
Oh, really?
Because she said it's a long book.
It's a big book.
But like, to be fair, not a lot happens in part 1, as far as I'm concerned. Not a lot of like
part 1 of the movie is like nothing.
Yeah.
But do you know if the Harry Potter series had that book been split into 2 movies yet?
I don't know.
Let me look, because I wonder if that was part of the reasoning.
Well, I think if you're going to split it in 2 movies, you're getting more money out of it. I think it's just all based.
You think it's that?
To me, that.
She references the Harry Potter books on her website, so that's the only reason that I wondered.
Yeah. Because turning that into 2 movies, like this part in particular, we watch them get in the car. Mm-hmm. We watch them get to the airport. Yep. We watch them get in a taxi. We watch them randomly walk through the streets of Brazil for a minute.
Yeah,
we watch them get in a boat. We watch them arrive at the island. We watch them walk in the door. By the time you get there, you're like, I didn't need to see all your traveling.
No.
I did not. It's halfway through that, I was like, can we just get there?
Yeah.
I don't need to see the traveling.
Yeah, no, I fully agree.
But they had to, because they had time to eat up.
That's the thing.
And there's not a whole lot of other stuff.
There's not. Things. Until you get to, well, because like Renesmee has to be born and the Volturi has to get upset, and then you have to end it there. Because it's like where it splits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that. I don't think it needed to be.
I don't think so either.
It could have just been a long movie.
It could have been, yeah, exactly.
Because I think the honeymoon is, it's a long.
It's half of the movie. We watch them playing chess for more of the movie than we don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot. This episode is brought to you by SoFi, the all-in-one finance app where you can bank, borrow, and invest all in one place. Let's talk about bank accounts for a second. The average bank savings rate is 0.39% in interest. You're earning pennies on your savings, and it doesn't have to be that way. But with SoFi's high-yield checkings and savings, the money barely making moves sitting in your savings account can earn over 8 times the national average savings rate with eligible direct deposit. No account or overdraft fees. We love transparency. You can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, plus get up to a $300 welcome bonus when you sign up with eligible direct deposit. Sign up for SoFi checking and savings at SoFi.com/morbid. SoFi checking and savings is offered through SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms apply. Getting scared is one thing. Getting a thrill is, well, you want more of those in your life. The Genesis GV70 is built to thrill, baby. A thrilling yet elegant design always makes driving the GV70 an exciting adventure. Its powerful athletic stance screams performance and turns heads. Everybody's looking at you, girl, or boy, or whoever. Command the road and experience a class-leading standard 300 horsepower. Oh my God. Plus, discover the different dynamic drive modes for all different terrains. Choose between the different terrain modes for whatever road conditions you may encounter. The Genesis GV70's award-winning technology and performance lets you drive with comfort and drive with confidence all at the same time. It's an exciting SUV with intuitive tech that can make your ride smooth even when the road isn't. And its blind spot cameras allow you to see what's next to you. It's like having eyes on the side of your head. That's pretty iconic. Its performance, by the way, is measured not only in power, but in how it makes you feel confident, sexy. The Genesis GV70. Learn more at genesis.com and feel the GV70. Chilling crime cases are mysterious, but finding coverage shouldn't be. With the State Farm Personal Price Plan, you have options and can personalize your plan to help create an affordable price so you can get back to cracking all of life's bigger cases. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can choose to bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Head to statefarm.com to get a quote. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Now, just to go back, the way that, like, another thing, because, like, we're going to get into now, like,
The honeymoon.
you know, honeymoon and baby and all that. Immortal children, the way Stephanie explains them in the illustrated guide, and has Carlisle explained them in the book, is that immortal children are, like, outlawed because they can't keep the secret. Like the vampire
because they're just like
they're
insane.
kids.
Yeah.
They stay as kids, so they just don't have the ability to keep secrets. And like that, they were so beautiful and enchanting and endearing that like whole covens would like just, you know, they would do anything to protect them. So the Volturi was like, this is a problem.
It's too
because we're having
dangerous.
to eliminate entire covens just to get rid of these immortal children because
Right.
they'll just protect them. And it's like, but the way they explain it is like, not because like they felt this need to protect these children.
Because they're babies.
Because they're children and like they need to be protected.
Yeah.
It was that they were so beautiful.
That's weird.
And I'm like, why do we have to? And I say this because there's a lot of weird shit
That ends up with kids.
that ends up with kids in this that I'm like, I don't understand why this had to be part of it. I just don't.
It's icky.
Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, can we not? Like,
Well, like even going back to, and we'll touch on it in this part too, but even last time when we were talking about, is it Quill who imprints on a 2-year-old?
Yeah, a 2-year-old.
Yeah, like that.
We get further
that's the
into
weird
it,
icky shit.
and it gets weirder in this one.
Well, and she's not the only infant who's been imprinted on now.
No, which we will get to.
We'll get to.
Now, and also another thing that I noted here, and it came out of like the wedding reception, really, and this is from the book, is the way she has Bella hate beautiful women.
Yeah.
Like, hates
Is
them.
it when she sees Arena?
She's immediately horrified by the presence of the Denali coven. And in turn, the Denali coven are kind of assholes. Like,
because they're like, they feel judged.
Well, and she makes them like, well, they're beautiful, so they have to
obviously
be
they're
mean. Like, they have to be nasty. Like, when they laugh, like, Edward introduces her in the book as his wife, and they're like, and it's like,
She is his wife.
you're at the wedding. Like, it's just like, that doesn't make sense. Like, can we have some girls supporting girls moments, please, in this? Because there's none.
No, there really isn't.
Because even when she tries to do it with like the Rosalie and Bella thing, I'm like, no.
She has an ulterior motive.
Rosalie is using you as a vessel. It's not girls supporting girls.
And even Alice. Alice is just manipulative with Bella. Like,
Exactly.
they don't have a very pure relationship.
She just controls her. And it makes me crazy. There's a lot of internalized misogyny that's happening here that is coming out in these things.
And like pitting
that I'm
women
noticing
against
more
women.
and more. Like in the book, when the Denali clan meets Bella and they like say hello, Tanya is part of the Denali clan.
I feel like Tanya's not a vampire name.
I know. But Tanya was mentioned before as somebody that, like, I think they wanted to set Edward and Tanya up, and Tanya had, like, a big crush on Edward.
Oh, I thought it was Irina.
But Edward, no, because Irina's with Laurent. So Tanya, like, really was into Edward, but he was, like, not super into her. I guess, like, that he was kind of into her, but, like, not like he's into Bella.
Yeah.
And so she knows this. And, like, which, like,
Bella
whatever.
knows this is what you're saying? Or
yeah,
Tanya?
so she knows that, like, but she knows that, like, nothing happened and that he's not interested, and that's it.
And also, like, they're getting married.
And also, like, you're at your wedding.
So, like, I think you won.
Yeah, I think you got it.
I think you got this locked.
But the way in the book, it's like Tanya gives, like, they give each other a hug, Edward and Tanya, and then it's like Tanya was still holding Edward, like, held on to him longer. And then she says about all of them, all the four of them, and they were all four so beautiful that it made my stomach hurt.
The hell?
Like, can you just...
She's, like, intimidated.
Can you just be like, wow, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm married. Like, it's just like,
well,
whatever.
and it has like, their beauty has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, and it says, and that's when he says, let me introduce you to my wife. And it says the Denali's all laughed lightly in response. And then she says, Tanya was every bit as lovely as my worst nightmares had predicted.
Jesus Christ.
She eyed me with a look that was much more speculative than it was resigned, and then reached out to take my hand.
Like,
but immediately,
can we all just be cool?
Like, she's more beautiful than, like, my worst nightmares. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Can we just, like...
And she's kind of being a bitch. Like, why does it need to go like that?
Yeah, like, why... And it's like, I realize she's young. She's 18.
Yeah.
So you have those, like...
I think many women have found themselves in similar positions.
But I'm just like, but I feel like she's never just, like, in awe of these women, or just like, wow, what a, like, you know what I mean? Like, just looking at them like, wow, what a beautiful creature.
She's always threatened.
It's always threatened. It's always competition. And it's like, it doesn't need to be that way, babe. And you just want to shake her and be like, girl,
it's okay.
You got him.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He's literally sickeningly obsessed with you.
So, like, don't worry.
To a crazy level.
Don't worry about it.
Which I don't buy. They
They
have no chemistry. She gets pregnant, and I'm not even convinced they ever fuck.
I know.
Like, they don't have chemistry together. They just don't.
Which is wild.
I'm like, did you guys screen test them?
I know.
Because they're both pretty good actors. Like, Robert Pattinson has gone on to be in a lot of, like, really great movies. And Kristen Stewart, like, when she was Joan Jett, I thought she was so good. Together, I'm like, and it's wild because they dated.
Well, that's the other thing. They were together for a while.
But I'm like, maybe that was just press?
I don't think so.
Nothing's real, though.
I mean, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Knows? Yeah,
but
truly.
they have no chemistry together on screen.
And never is it more apparent than when they finally get to Isle Esme and they are about to, you know, he's like naked in the water.
Yeah.
And she's like, just give me a second to get ready. And then she acts like she's preparing to get sacrificed.
100%.
Which, like, maybe she is.
I've never seen anyone brush their teeth so vigorously.
And rip at their hair.
Oh my God, from the root.
Yeah,
from the root. As a hairdresser, no.
I said,
start at the bottom.
And then
also the way she shaves her legs, I said,
just rip it
Mama,
up there.
You are going to have razor burn and cuts.
And then I didn't understand that Alice packed for her, which, like, what?
That's your brother.
And then Alice just put a bunch of skimpy, like, teddies and lingerie in there.
Okay, here's the thing. It's weird that Alice packed that bag. Like, I'm not moving on from that.
I was like, please do not tell me that's not weird.
That shit is weird. But Bella is so horrified by what was packed that she's acting like it's like nipple pasties.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is your honeymoon. Like, wear a cute teddy.
You can look cute.
Get down with your bad self.
It's cute. And she ends up going out there naked. So I was like, well, why were you so scandalized by the fabric? You went out there naked.
Like, hello?
Which, like, good for you.
Hello?
Like, you should if you feel so inclined.
But weird.
She crumples to the ground at one point, and it is like she's about to go out to meet a firing squad.
I think she's just so embarrassed about, like, her body
because she's
like,
so young. I'm like, this is why you weren't ready to get married, babe.
If you're crumpling onto the ground at the thought of fucking your brand new husband, you're probably not ready for marriage.
Probably. And also,
Dare
it's like, if you just waited until after you became a vampire, you would feel confident as fuck.
I know.
So, like, why don't you just wait?
I know.
Wait until you feel like a goddess.
But I do get what she's saying about not wanting to be, like, writhing in pain on her honeymoon.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bummer.
Yeah. They should have figured. They should have planned
that
better.
long. Does it?
I think it's a few days. I don't really know.
Didn't seem like it at the Cullens' house.
I think it is.
It's days?
I think
it was just hours.
Is that all it is?
3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
But also, they were there for like 14 days.
They were there for a while.
So I was like, okay, so part of the first week is going to be you writhing in pain. Then you wake up looking like a snack with a full smoky eye and new highlights and bouncy hair.
Me personally, you best change me before my wedding.
Yeah.
You best change me before my wedding. You know how many fucking appointments I had before my wedding to be the hottest version of myself?
And you could just have permanent smoky eye.
I woke up like this.
Yeah, like literally, and permanent lashes.
You plan that wedding for a dreary day.
Yeah.
So you're not sparkling and freaking everybody out.
Exactly, which they didn't need to anyway, because they had the cover of all those gorgeous flowers.
One thing I have to say is that their wedding was stunning.
Oh, it was stunning. Stunning.
But yeah, I would like to be changed before that.
Yeah. But they do end up doing it. And it's very chaste.
She gets bruised from missionary.
She does get bruised from missionary.
She gets bruised from simple missionary.
I said, what? And also, you see it the next day, and I'm like, how did the closet door and a wall get damaged?
In the bed? The bed is broke. I'm like, you guys were doing missionary.
He bit pillows? Like,
it's the softest sex I've ever seen.
Show me where he broke the closet door.
Show me to me, Rachel. Show me to me, Rachel, how that room was ravaged.
Show me that, because from what we saw,
the fuck?
The lightest.
I said that's soft.
So gorgeous.
I said beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Candlelit even.
But it was not
moonlit.
Not breaking a bed. I was like, where? Sir what?
Quoi?
Sir huh?
What?
I was just a little confused. And then when the housekeepers come.
Rude.
So fucking
Alaina
rude.
goes, they're not carpenters.
They're not. Because one of them, the man is just walking out with part of the bed frame in his hands. They didn't even bother to pick that place up. And then later you see Edward fucking flying around the room to pack in warp speed. I was like, you could have cleaned that fucking room for them. I'm sorry. To leave that room that big of a mess and then just be like, figure it out.
And also to sit on the couch while they clean.
Yeah.
That's
sit
so
on the
entitled.
couch in your underwear.
I know. Put on some pants, you douche.
And while they clean the room that you fucking demolished and didn't bother to even pick up the feathers.
Yeah, while doing missionary.
Like,
that's
I don't
crazy.
Know. That felt yucky to me.
It did. One thing that we also didn't even really talk about when, like, between you and I when we were watching this, that's his mom's house.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck there. That's what if I was Bella, I'd say. It's not the first place that comes to mind when I think of fucking you for the first time. This home was built for your vampire mother.
This home was
we shouldn't fuck in it.
That.
We should not do missionary in the home built and named for your mother.
In the book, they destroy many rooms.
Yeah, there's many rooms.
There's a blue room, a white room, and they destroy them.
They wreck them all.
Yeah, they just wreck them all. And then
they came in like a wrecking ball.
Hopefully, Esme will let us come back. I'm like, probably not.
Like, you two are disgusting.
You pieces of shit.
And also, Bella just comes back pregnant as fuck, and imagine how embarrassing that would be.
Yeah,
be like, oh, yeah, so like we did fuck.
Hi guys.
And I think we might have made a mistake.
It might have been a problem.
We did an oopsie.
Like, oops.
I just can't believe I watched this at like 13 years old and I was like, oh, wait.
Love.
I watch it now. I'm like, oh my God. Maybe that actually explains some of my decision making in my youth.
Truly.
Or my younger days.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
Also, why isn't he sparkling on this honeymoon
That's a really good question.
He is in the sun.
Do you know why? Because I don't think they had it in the budget.
I don't think they did
Apparently, that was like incredibly expensive.
Really? To make him sparkle?
Yeah.
Shit. And one part that really got me was when he's trying to avoid fucking her because, like, he bruised her. And they're in the Amazon rainforest, I assume.
Yep.
And he sprints ahead of her, like way ahead of her, and she's just like,
that's his kink.
Left behind. And I was like, why are you leaving your new bride, your new human bride, alone in the Amazon rainforest? You've already left her in the Pacific Northwest rainforest.
I was going to say, it's kind of his thing.
Why do you just leave her in forest?
I would
never, I'd be so mad at John. The rainforest? Do you know what kind of scary boops and beeps are living in the rainforest?
It's criminal to even call them boops and beeps.
I'm human. I'm mortal.
Yeah.
One little bzz, and I'm gone.
I know.
Like, you're stone. At least you can get through this, but you just leave me
because you don't zoom out of there.
You don't want to be tempted to fuck me in the rainforest?
Wow, what a sentence.
That's like essentially what's happening.
You don't want to be tempted to fuck me in the rain to missionary in the rainforest?
In the rainforest?
That's crazy.
It was wild.
He also, Debbie pointed this out, when they're in the waterfall, he takes a deep breath
Oh, yeah,
before he
holds
goes
his
under
breath.
the water. I was like, but you're dead.
Yeah, I was like, you don't need to do that.
Like, hello.
What does it mean?
Also, what does it mean? What was the dolphin thing that you said when they were in the...
Oh my God. When they were
first got
naked
there?
in the water, just like living their lives and looking at the moon and kissing.
That is beautiful.
So beautiful. But I
But-
said, there's pink dolphins, river dolphins in that water.
Look that up.
You ever seen a pink river dolphin?
I don't think they give a shit about humans.
I'd like you to go look it
But
up.
look
though.
them up. No, they're
because if
scary.
anything's gonna ruin the mood, it's a pink river dolphin.
If that thing opens its mouth near
Yeah.
you, you'd never missionary again.
And I said, you two are very unsuspecting right now, and you're very exposed.
yeah.
And I'm sure there's other things in that water that could.
Let's Google
could give
what's
you a
in
fright.
what's in the Brazilian water.
And if you're naked, you should be a little aware of what's going on.
Let's see. Jaguars?
Jaguars are in the water.
It says Brazilian. That's why I said that. It also says legendary fish. Legendary fish.
What legendary fish swimming all up on my butt?
Not on your butt. Pink water dolphins are so scary. There's also another one that's called the Tucuxi.
Nope.
And it's related to the dolphin, the pink river dolphins.
I'm scared.
The largest predator in the Amazon, reaching up to 20 feet in length, is there, the black caiman.
Ew!
The
Have you ever seen
the
that?
world's largest snake is in that water. The green anaconda.
Why's your butt out? Why's your butt out?
Piranhas are in there.
And also, if that mother... Oh, no. That man is sparkling.
Girl, there's electric eels.
That man is sparkling. Don't
Oh
piranhas
my God.
love sparkly things?
The worst shark. The worst shark, in my opinion, from what
Is it the
shark
cookie
we...
cutter shark?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Those are
I
really
thought the worst
scary.
shark was the bull shark.
That's really bad, too.
What's the one
The
you
cookie
just
cutter
said?
shark is just really
Are
scary.
you saying cookie cutter shark?
I am.
What?
And you know who told me about this? My child.
Oh, tell me about the cookie cutter
I'm going
shark.
to show you this thing. It's just really
Jaguars
scary.
are excellent swimmers. Who knew?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They're frequently spotted prowling the riverbanks. What the fuck is that? What the actual
That's a
motherfucker is
cookie
that?
cutter shark. I think they're little, so I think, or maybe.
Oh my god, do you know what's actually really exciting? There's capybaras.
Oh, that's fun.
And Amazon manatees.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Luckily, those are herbivores. But yeah, there's a lot of fucked up shit in that water, and you should put your butt away. You should keep your butt out of that water. Just looking up at the moon, honey. You just got stung by an electric eel, bitten by a fucking piranha, and a green anaconda shark, and a
my
jaguar is
God.
actually actively hunting you while we record this podcast.
Truly.
Fucked.
Truly, it's happening right now.
And you know what? It would be fine for Edward because he could just dippity dip dip. Bella, dead.
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 But also, Edward's sparkling, so he's attracting
not.
piranhas.
No, there's no budget for that.
But he should be.
He should be, but
yeah,
that's-
put your butt away.
That's another time Stephanie said, vampires aren't real.
She said, you believed this?
You really think they sparkle all the time?
She said, girl, that's
Who
so
told you
cute
that?
that you believe in vampires. And I said, but you do. You wrote about it.
Stephanie.
Now, it comes to it that he's like, I'm not going to do that again. Until
Yeah,
you're
we're not
turned.
ever
like,
fucking
we're not
again.
doing that. Like, not until you're turned. And she's like, that sucks. So they play so much chess.
Which also, if I'd rather go through venom spreading through my body
Yeah,
rapidly
than
than play
playing
chess on my honeymoon.
Over and over again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So they play chess, and then she has a dream that they do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And she wakes up, and she literally
I don't want to talk about
cries
this.
and begs him
I don't want to talk
to
about
have
this.
sex with her. I died inside during this scene. It is upsetting.
If you have to beg your
Genuinely.
husband and cry and beg him to have sex with you, that should not be your husband. That
It was
should
so
not
upsetting.
be your husband.
It was so,
You should immediately
hated it.
you should revoke the paperwork because
I hated
technically
it.
it's not even legal yet.
No.
And you should say, "Baby, where the hell is my husband?
'Cause
Because
that's
it's not
not
this
good.
guy. I have to beg him to fuck me."
That's not
Get rid of
good.
him.
I
Get
said,
rid of
you
him.
gotta go. You gotta go, my dude.
That's so upsetting.
Yeah, and this is when we get our pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
This is one of those 2 times she got pregnant.
Wait, before we get there, there's also a scene like in the middle of all this where Jacob is on the beach.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
have to talk about this.
I do have that.
Okay.
So, yeah. So
He's on La Push.
again, Jacob's part of the book is wild, and the chapter names of his are really wild.
Mhm.
like there's like the preface of his thing, of his part of this, because they're all split into chapters and like point of views and books and all that. His is called Life Sucks and Then You Die. Yeah, I should be so lucky.
Oh my God, my mom used to say that to me all the time.
That's
life sucks and then you die.
Horrific.
I know.
And so angsty.
It is so angsty. She was Team Jacob, I guess.
She is Team Jacob, I think. And let me find the chapter. It's literally a chapter that's called like, what am I, the Wizard of Oz? You want to take a heart? You want to take a like?
It's like, the longest chapter name in the world.
What do I look? This is a chapter. Chapter 17 is entitled, "What do I look like? The Wizard of Oz? You need a brain? You need a heart? Go ahead, take mine. Take everything I have."
Wow,
that's the name of the chapter.
Was this edited?
I don't know. Stand up. Who did it?
Hello.
Who did it?
I guess you don't have to take all of the editor's recommendations.
No, you don't.
Right?
You don't. But the more books I write, the more I have realized that editors are very smart people.
Yeah.
And they do know what they're talking about.
That's why they have that job.
They do know what they're talking about. And it should be this far into a series. I feel like by book 2, book 1, I was probably a little like, that's my book. I'm not taking your suggestions. Like, not enough.
Yeah.
Book 2, I was like, okay,
You're
right.
Yeah.
Book 3, I literally was like,
said,
you know so much better than me. Like, I was literally like,
take
my hands. Let's do this together.
Let's jet set.
I said, you just know. Like, you really, like, editors out there. Because you know what? You know. You know. And we need you.
Period.
So that... we need you. But yeah, I do question this one because I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah. Do you remember in school when you just knew that your teacher had a favorite of everything? They would always use the same blue dry erase marker when they wrote on the board, or they would talk nonstop about their favorite element during science. I had a teacher once that literally had a favorite brand of marker. She would only write with specific markers, and if another marker ended up in her classroom, she was TO'd. And honestly, I was probably her favorite student because at the end of the year, I got her that specific brand of marker. Let's talk about their real favorite thing, though. Their favorite tissue brand. Kleenex. According to teacher lists, they are the #1 facial tissue trusted by teachers. Kleenex Ultra Soft tissues are silky soft to help prevent skin irritation, and now you can take them anywhere with Kleenex Snap and Go. I absolutely love Kleenex Snap and Go. It's so perfect to have that in your car. I had a cold last week and I was just... honey, my nose was a faucet. I hate to do this to you, but it was disgusting. Drew literally came out of our garage with like 15 of the Kleenex Snap and Goes, and I put those in my glove compartment, and honey, they were easy access. It was so nice knowing that I didn't have to blow my nose into like an old wrapper that I had. Ew. So do the best thing for your kids' teachers and stock up on the ultimate classroom favorite. Maybe it'll make them their teacher's favorite student. They definitely have a favorite. Don't even get me started because, again, you know it was me. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex. The best summer pieces are the ones you end up wearing on repeat. Comfortable, versatile, and somehow right for almost every occasion. Quince makes it easy to create a summer wardrobe that you'll love, with elevated essentials made from premium materials like European linen, organic cotton, and washable silk, without the traditional retail markup. I love that! Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces that you absolutely will reach for all summer long. I absolutely love their linen. I have so many pairs of their linen pants, which you can dress up or you can dress down in the summer. Like, say you're going to a nice dinner, you can pair it with like a silk shirt, a really cute necklace, some good, makeup and an updo. Or if you're just looking for a more casual look, you can do the linen pants with like a loose button-up shirt and you still look really chic, kind of like, I don't know, Diane Keaton vibes, I kind of think. Also, it's not just apparel. Quince also offers elevated essentials for your home, from bedding and bath to kitchen essentials and furniture. They have it all, honey. I am a big lover of Quince, and I really do think you will be too. Make your summer wardrobe feel easier. Go to quince.com/morbid for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/morbid for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/morbid.
So we're in La Push.
I love saying that. La push.
We're in La Push. And they're talking about, like, you know, Jacob's, you know, wondering what's going on, wondering if he's convinced that Bella's gonna die. So
and he's basically
like,
saying the treaty will be null and void, and I can't wait to kill Edward once it is.
Pretty much. And he's talking to Leah, and I think he's talking, is Seth there?
Yeah, I think it's Leah and Seth.
Yeah, and they're talking about how, you know, they start talking about, like, imprinting, essentially, because they look over, and on the other side of the beach are all the other pack members who have imprinted.
Couples.
They're all kissing, cuddling, giggling with each other.
Canoodling.
And Jacob's like, oh my God, their lives don't even belong to them anymore. And as he's looking at them, canoodling couples, it then switches over and he's looking at Quill and the 2-year-old Claire he imprinted on. Right after he's talking about these canoodling couples whose lives are not their own anymore and how lucky they are. Or Leah saying how lucky they are. And then it's like,
so dark.
And you look at this little 2-year-old and this
at least 17-year-old.
This boy who has no right, just squatting by her next to the water.
Yep.
And I said, this is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
Isn't it more disturbing in the book? You read some of it out loud.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is.
You gotta post it.
Let me find where I have this. Okay. So, because at one point, so remember, the way that imprinting is talked about in the illustrated guide is that it is not true love.
And it's not love at first sight.
I shouldn't say it's not true love. It's not love at first sight. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have to be romantic necessarily.
It could be brotherly.
It can be brotherly. And it's very much, and that's the way that everybody tries to defend it, that it doesn't have to be like that.
But you know what's crazy?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? So there's a part in this book, in Jacob's part, where he's talking about how his sister Rachel, one of the pack members, Paul, imprinted on her. Mm-hmm. And how he's like annoyed by that. And he says, wasn't it bad enough that yet another member of the pack had imprinted? Because really, that made 4 of 10 now. When would it stop? Stupid myth was supposed to be rare, for crying out loud. All this mandatory love at first sight was completely sickening.
Look at that. You canceled out your own thoughts.
So what? Like what? You
said it's not love. And actually, I think in Eclipse, Jacob, or maybe even in New Moon, Jacob literally says the words to Bella, it's not love at first sight.
Yeah.
And then in his point of view, in Breaking Dawn, he says all this love at first sight.
Yep.
Make that make sense.
And then, like the very next paragraph, it says, so I'd been all geared up to be keeping that secret. And then 2 days after Rachel got home, Paul ran into her on the beach. Bada bing, bada boom, true love.
I thought it wasn't true.
That's the second time in 2 paragraphs that it has been stated that this is true love, my friends. And then we get to another part, just speaking of imprinting, speaking of Quill and Claire, where we get an entire scene of Claire talking like a 2-year-old. Like being like, I have a walk, and like meaning a rock, and it's green, and blah blah blah. Like, and she's like, Quill, do this, and blah blah blah. Like,
I have a question. Where's Chris Hansen?
Thank you.
Where is Chris Hansen?
Get him on the scene because it's about to get weird.
Chris Hansen to La Push.
It's about.
You know what's actually crazy? Robert Pattinson. Somebody sent me a DM. Is about to play Chris Hansen in a movie.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
That's wild.
Isn't that wild?
That's wild. And so he's talking about Quill.
No.
We go through the whole scene of seeing Claire being a 2-year-old. Mm-hmm. And he's saying that Quill would play peekaboo with her for an hour. Like he never got bored of hanging out with her, blah, blah, which also is weird.
It is weird.
It's weird, man. We're not making this any
better.
Where's
Claire's mom?
I'm saying. And then Jacob says, and I couldn't even make fun of him for it. I envied him too much. Though I did think, are you ready for it? I did think it sucked that he had a good 14 years of monkitude ahead of him until Claire was his age.
Also, that would only make her 16.
And also, I thought you said that it didn't have to be romantic. Now you're telling me he's gotta wait. He's gonna wait it out and watch this little girl go from shit in her pants to 16 years old when he can finally date her.
Yeah.
We're really going to do that?
We did that. They did that. And then she did that.
He says for Quill, at least it was a good thing werewolves didn't get older. What?
I don't remember that being part of the lore.
I thought they just like slowly got older.
Yeah, I don't remember all that part of the lore, but I thought it was just the vampires that didn't age.
Yeah. All right, so it says they age normally until they reach physical maturity, around age 25.
So not
So
16.
I'm sorry, wait a minute. He's going to reach age 25? And she's going to be 16?
And then also...
Like, there's going to be that age gap?
Yeah, what?
Like,
and then
what?
he just... It's the same thing
And
as the
then they
vampires.
don't
He
age.
stops, and then she'll continue to age?
That's the thing. So then they don't age as long as they continue to phase. So if they stop phasing, they'll start aging again.
Okay.
But yeah, 25 is where they get permanently frozen.
Which also... But they die.
And if
they're not immortal.
Who knows how old he is?
I think he's probably like 16, 17, like Jacob's age, right?
So it's like
he's who knows, because Sam's kind of older.
So he's going to hit 25 before she hits 16.
Yes. Because she's only 2.
2.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Don't think too hard on that.
I'm thinking way too hard on it. And it's real upsetting. Because even in this same thing, when he's like, yeah, you know, he's got a good 14 years of monkitude. And I was like, oh, this is gross.
So gross.
Like, he's not going to fuck any girls his own age?
He can't.
Because there's this 2-year-old that he's waiting for?
He's
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, that's a weird concept.
I can't get over this. And he even says to him, Quill, you ever think about dating? And he's like, huh? And Claire is like, no, you.
Claire doesn't know what the fuck that means. Claire's 2.
And then he says, you know, a real girl. I mean, just for now, right? On your nights off babysitting duty?
Oh my god. Who's entrusting Quill to babysit this child that he's in love with?
Yeah. And then,
this is too gross. This is actually, like, making me nauseous.
Oh, well, and then he says, Jacob says, I bet she'd understand, you know, when she's grown up. She wouldn't get mad that you had a life while she was in diapers.
She might get mad that you imprinted on her when she was 2 years old.
She might get mad. She wouldn't get mad that you had a life while she was in diapers.
Is the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life.
So when she's 16, she'll be like, well, I was shitting my diaper then, so I understand why you didn't date me.
I don't need to.
Does anybody... I'm like, are you... What?
How do you write that? As a woman, too? Hello?
Like...
I have to go.
I'm actually late for...
I'm late for something.
And
bye.
then, just to make it even worse...
You have to?
Jacob's like, but you won't do that, will you? Like, you're not going to date anyone else. And Quill says... Now remember, we have been primed... and told
it's not
that
love.
It is not romantic love every time, that they will be what they need to be, like if they're a brother, a protector, or whatever. This to me sounds like it's romantic love because he's not willing to date anyone else. Mm-hmm. He says, I can't see it. I can't imagine. I just don't see anyone that way. I don't notice girls anymore, you know? I don't see their faces.
Because I'm only strung
Because I'm
up on
only into
Claire,
this 2-year-old.
The 2-year-old.
Like, I'm sorry, there's no other way to take that. There's no other way to take that. And here's the,
like, she could have written this in a way where he became Claire's protector.
Yeah.
And, like, had a girlfriend at the same time.
Exactly.
But, like, had that kind of relationship with her, like a big brother. And, you know, like, there could have been a scene where Claire was playing by the water and he protected her from drowning or something. Like, make it normal.
That's the thing. It's like, if you had made it like, yeah, they just become,
sure,
like you
keep
said,
imprinting, but make it, if you're saying that it can have a brotherly piece to it, show us that piece. Don't show us a weird fucking guy waiting until he can fuck this girl, but she's 2 right now.
Because if that conversation had happened and Quill had said, well, yeah, of course I'm going to date other girls because I'm just
not interested in her that way.
I just love Claire.
I just want to protect her at all costs.
I'm going to be the person that makes sure no one hurts her.
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh, cool.
You could even make it that, like, when Claire gets older, she has a boyfriend and, like, Quill's really protective and making sure he's the right guy.
Yeah, but, in that way that's, like, not crossing a line. It's like, if they had that discussion, I would have been like, oh, that's a little less crazy.
Because the other thing is, it takes away the 2-year-old or the woman's autonomy completely.
Oh, they have no say in it.
Like, even, is it Emily? Even Emily fucks over her best friend and cousin just because Sam's like, well, I imprinted on you.
And had no say in, and it's like, and you're saying, like, he's like, oh, I'm sure Claire will understand when she gets older. I'm like, whoa. So we're just not even giving Claire a choice.
What if Claire doesn't want to be with you?
That she now has to just look at you and go, oh, it's okay that you waited.
Yeah, she has to succumb to the fact that he imprinted.
I have to date you. Yeah. Because you imprinted on me. That's so fucked up.
She has no choice.
Like, the whole imprinting thing, again, it's such a weird, like, thing to do that takes away women's autonomy because it's like, we're not giving any, I don't see Leah imprinting on anyone.
No, which
and
is
it's like,
real
that's
shitty.
not fair. So we don't take away the men's autonomy. We only take away women.
If I was Leah, I was reminded of it in this movie when she's sitting on the beach with Jacob and Seth and she's just hanging out and she has to watch her fucking bitch ass cousin canoodle with the man she used to love.
Hilarious.
I would physically fight my cousin every single day of her life. I would beat her ass on the daily, is what I said. That's what I wrote down right here in these notes.
She said I would beat her ass
on the daily. Bitch. How's your cousin do you that dirty?
Bitch.
How does your cousin do you that dirty? I am not over it. And if I was Leah,
best friend,
I'd be in prison.
Yeah.
I'd
truly,
be in prison.
Justice for Leah. Leah can be a pain in the ass in this movie.
Oh my God. They had her kill her dad. She loses her man. She has to. There's one part too where go ahead.
I got it.
Go ahead.
I got my post-it note for it.
Locked and loaded.
So even in the movie, and I think she says it in the book too, when she breaks away from the pack, because later when they get home from the honeymoon and they have to keep Bella safe, the pack finds out she's pregnant and the pack is like, we're going to kill that baby. Yeah, like we got to kill her because this is fuck up. It's an abomination.
Yep.
And they've broken the treaty essentially because this baby's going to kill her.
Yep.
So obviously Jacob doesn't want to do that. He breaks away from the pack because he is technically the true alpha. He just decided not to be the alpha. Because his grandfather
was chief.
Yeah, so he's like, I don't have to bow to you, Sam. Fuck off. So he leaves and Seth follows because Seth's adorable and doesn't want to. And he's like, I don't want to hurt the Cullens either. And Leah eventually comes because she was like, I want to get the fuck away from my ex-boyfriend and have him hear all his
whose
thoughts.
thoughts I've had to hear every day.
And when she says it, and Jacob's like, you don't even like me. And he's like, she says, I don't have to like you. I just have to follow you. And I said, wow, if that isn't Twilight in a nutshell.
Yeah.
A woman saying to a man,
that's the eye of the duck.
I don't have to like you.
That's the eye of the duck. Shout out to Adam and Dom. Check out their pod.
Well, listen to Eye of the Duck. It's a really good podcast.
That is the eye of the duck.
That is the eye of the duck is, I don't have to like you. I just have to follow you. Like that's
wow.
It, right there. And then on top of that, because she starts talking about, I don't want to be the sad ex-girlfriend having to follow her ex-boyfriend around all
her
of
story is so sad.
And she's like, and I don't want to have to think of his thoughts and hear his thoughts and have him hear my thoughts. Well, in the book, they talk about how when you when you phase, your clothes rip apart, so you're naked.
It's unfortunate.
And Jacob says, nudity was an inconvenient but unavoidable part of pack life. We'd all thought nothing of it before Leah came along. Then it got awkward. Leah had average control when it came to her temper. It took her the usual length of time to stop exploding out of her clothes every time she got pissed.
Not exploding out of her clothes. Imagine every time you got pissed, you exploded out of your clothes.
I don't know why that line had me rolling yesterday. But then it says, are you ready for Jacob? Team Jacob. We'd all caught a glimpse, and it wasn't like she wasn't worth looking at. It was just that it was so not worth it when she caught you thinking about it later.
Also, just the sentence, it's not that she wasn't worth looking at. And like then someone else that down even more.
Yeah.
Worth looking at.
Worth looking at.
I want to fight people right now. Forget Emily. I'm going to fight so much more than that.
Justice for Leah. Like, what the
And not also only, then you're thinking about it later.
Only does this bitch have to watch her love of her life fall in love and imprint on her cousin and best friend, who's just like, I don't know what to tell you.
I just love him.
You want to be in our wedding, though? And then has to hear his thoughts about Emily. Mm-hmm. And he gets to hear her thoughts about the whole situation for him. Not only that, she's got to explode out of her clothes.
Crazy.
And then have these little dingus mutts over here.
And talking about it
how
later.
It's not like she's not worth looking at it. But then they have to think nasty ass thoughts about it later. And then she's got to be like, hey, little bitch.
That's so
stop
fucked
thinking
up.
about my ass.
That's
like,
so fucked
what
up.
What a fucking life. I was like, no wonder you broke away from that pack. I'd be like, I'm a lone goddamn wolf.
I would walk into the ocean.
Ain't no way I'm being part of a pack.
I would say, I'm going to La Push. And then I would walk into the ocean of La Push.
What a shit life.
Oh, man.
Justice for Leah. Even though Leah is kind of a bitch in this. But whatever.
She's on the right side, at least. And honestly, she can be a bitch. Let her.
wild. And I just can't get over it. Now, apparently the whole idea of like human vampire hybrids is a thing. It's in the Illustrated Guide.
Of course.
Because she had to explain.
Have you guys heard of the Illustrated Glide?
Have you?
I Illustrated Glide, I just
Illustrated Glide.
Sure.
This vampire named Johann.
I love it.
He was a vampire who was, I guess he was like a scientist when he was a human. And
that's such a scientist name.
It is, Johann. And he was very curious about things. And so he allowed a female vampire to turn to him just so he could like experiment and see what it was like.
What a
like good for him.
Okay.
For science.
I feel like he has really good hair.
Right? I feel that too. He's not great. But he became obsessed with the idea of vampire human hybrids when he became a vampire. So he tried a ton of times to make one.
Okay.
He just kept fucking women who were humans, like human women. And he kept either killing them while fucking or they would die while trying to have the child.
Awesome.
So he was like, oh, this isn't working.
He's like, God damn.
But according to the Illustrated Guide, and I quote, after a lot of practice, he impregnated a woman named Serena and she lived and had a daughter.
Okay.
He apparently conceived a son with another woman who was apparently what is termed a singer. But she was very, and now a singer is what Bella is.
Okay.
A singer has blood that, quote unquote, sings to one vampire.
What a fucking flex.
That's why Edward is so helplessly in love with her.
He can't fight it.
It's that blood.
Her blood
she's
is a siren.
She sings to him.
That's beautiful.
Now, apparently, singers don't hit for all vampires. They hit for a particular vampire. That's not true for Bella, though, because I feel like every vampire that comes in contact with her is like,
remember James? He risked his life.
Literally, it's like, I just want to taste it. It's like, but that's against the lore.
Yeah.
Because maybe it just tastes a little better, I guess. I don't know. But so he conceived a son with a singer. But in the Illustrated Guide, she is very adamant that this lady, her singer abilities, nothing, according to like when put up next to Bella's.
Okay.
She's always like Bella's just more than everybody.
Oh, maybe she doesn't hate her.
I think so too. But so they are a thing. Hybrids reach physical adulthood by 7 years.
Okay.
So in 7 years, they will become like an adult.
But they're still 7.
But they're not like in a 7-year-old body.
Yeah.
They become an adult, but they are only on this earth for 7 years before they become an adult.
Okay.
And apparently they're born with an adult mental capacity.
I was going to say, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they just stay that way. They don't move past that.
All right.
But yeah, so that's a thing. And so I just wanted to put that out there because there is like, precedence for it kind of thing. But yeah, so that's what will happen with Renesmee is she will, within 7 years, she will become a full adult.
Okay.
So that's all that Jacob has to wait for.
Oh, that's so great.
Which is weird.
You know that feeling when you come home late from work and those puppy dog eyes just pierce right through your soul? Or when you're packing for a trip and your cat refuses to leave your suitcase? Yeah, we've all been there. Pet parent guilt is real. And you know what? It's completely normal. That's exactly why Hill's Pet Nutrition exists. They understand that being a pet parent means being human, with all of our imperfections and daily juggling acts. Hill's science-led nutrition helps you give more love than humanly possible. Whether it's those long work days or trying to balance attention between multiple pets, Hill's Pet Nutrition gets it. They've created science-based nutrition that supports your pet's lifelong health so you can feel confident even when life gets hectic. Because you're only human, there's Hill's. Science does more. Ready to let go of the guilt? Find the right food at hillspet.com/podcast. That's hillspet.com/podcast. This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. I happen to be somebody that struggles with people pleasing. So a lot of times I will build things up and up and up and up and up and then kind of get to the point where I'm like, I need to let this out to this person. Even in 2026, that stigma and just stigma in general can get in the way of a lot of things, like getting support for your mental health. Maybe you've encouraged friends to consider therapy while avoiding taking that first step yourself because you're busy. You're worried about what other people might think or telling yourself that you should handle this all alone. But therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform, can be a space to slow down and talk through what's been building before it feels unmanageable. Just take a short questionnaire to identify your needs and preferences, and BetterHelp will handle the initial therapist matching work for you. Their industry-leading match rate means BetterHelp typically gets it right the first time. Feel confident knowing BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully qualified. Don't let hesitation hold you back. Find support with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/morbid. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/morbid.
Now the whole time that like Bella's in the Cullen house and Rosalie is just thirsting for that baby. Anytime someone's like, you know, this fetus is hurting you, this fetus is going to kill you, she's like, it's a baby, call it a baby. And it's like, no, I get it, babe. I get it that it's like a real thing in there. Biologically and medically, it is a fetus until it comes out of her. Yeah. So like, you need to tone it down. Like you need to calm down.
And actually,
kill
for
the fucking
amount
beans,
of time,
girl.
she's like, everybody else is a little bit wrong because for the amount of time that Bella is pregnant, it's not a fetus. It's actually an embryo.
It's an embryo. Honestly, I don't even think it's an embryo though.
It's actually
ever.
Yeah, probably not.
With how she's pregnant.
Because
how long is it?
9 weeks.
9
to 10.
9 to 10 weeks. But how long is it that she's pregnant?
Oh, sorry. 3 weeks, I think.
3 weeks, I think.
Hold on,
she's pregnant.
Let me make sure.
So I don't even think she ever because also remember, as soon as she gets pregnant, she feels it kicking.
Implantation for her is 2 minutes.
Literally.
She's pregnant for 28 days.
Yeah. So, and she feels it kicking the second she finds out she's pregnant.
Yep.
So that thing is no longer an embryo. That's a full-blown fetus.
Yeah.
But it's a fetus the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's like, and maybe that's just
this
like medically
nuts.
and biologically, it's annoying me that she's like being such a bitch about it.
You are a science queen.
It just annoyed me. Also, when she does figure out she's pregnant, in the movie, she like, you know, asks for her like makeup bag and she sees the thing of tampons and that's when she's like, oh fuck.
I miss my period.
And in the book, the same kind of thing happens, but she like lifts the tampon box up like,
because she's kind of like, oh fuck, I don't need these.
And Edward in the book is like, you're trying to pass off this sickness as PMS. And I was like, I'm sorry.
Some people do get really sick with PMS.
Edward Anthony Cullen.
Man.
Have you ever had a period? Because
No.
I've had cramps so badly that one, I've thrown up, and two, I've
almost
passed
fainted.
out.
Yeah, literally.
So don't sit here and be like, trying to pass this off. Fuck off.
I'm like, I've thrown up during my period before, okay?
If John ever tried to question my period, I'd be like, have you ever experienced one?
Fight night.
Like, get out of here. Like, that just annoyed me in the book. I was like, get out of here.
But he's not nice to her.
No, he's not.
Ever.
He's not pleased.
But he's so in love with her.
Yeah.
Like, make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
So Alice taps into the fact that, like, something is awry because she can't see Bella anymore, like, in visions.
I think, like, the fetus, like, blocks her.
It's like actually an eclipse.
Because the placenta's so inside, it's a literal eclipse.
But, so in the movie, like, Alice calls and is like, what's going on? And then Carlisle gets on the phone and Bella says, Carlisle, I swear something just moved inside of me. I said, that's diabolical to say to your father-in-law.
And you know Carlisle was probably like, did you mean to call me?
I swear something just moved inside of me.
Who are you saying this to?
What?
And she meanwhile looks in the mirror and she's like, I'm bumping. There's a bump. Let me tell you.
That bitch is a Pilates queen.
I would give my left arm for that bump. I would give my left arm for my stomach to look like her stomach looks when she's like, I'm pregnant.
I eat a pizza and I'm more pregnant than Bella.
Mama is tone as fuck. Like, and that it's
hello?
I was gonna say I drink a little water and I'm more pregnant than Bella.
Literally.
It's like, God damn.
It's nuts.
I was like, we're really not gonna give her like anything here.
Nah.
But cool. So justice for Lee and all that.
And Carlisle.
Now, there's a part where it's like while they're talking about how she's like getting to the point where it's like breaking her ribs and shit.
Yeah.
And Carlisle's like, yo, this
You're
thing's
gonna
kill you. Like this thing's gonna
like,
break you from
let's
the
real
inside.
talk right now.
Yeah, like there's no way. And Robert Pattinson literally almost laughs in this scene.
Multiple times.
When they're telling him that the baby's crushing Bella from the inside out, he says, I can't live without you. Watch it again.
He laughs.
Stifles a full laugh.
He does. And he turns to the window.
And he doesn't do a good job at it. It's very, very obvious that he stops himself from laughing.
And then he does it one more time, like right before he yells at her. Yeah. Watch that scene. He's lolling.
Please do. He's lolling.
Because he's like, this isn't serious. Also, I think it's partially that she looks so scary.
Yeah.
That he can't be like, I can't live without you. Because he's like, like, I kind of want to live without you right now because you're terrifying.
I'd like to get out of here.
The makeup and like whatever else they did to make her look so just like gaunt and scary. I was like, what did you guys
terrifying.
do?
Like terrifying. And while when Bella like goes into labor and like all her bones are breaking, it's so scary
because she like drops blood. They figure out that like the baby needs blood, so she's drinking blood, and then she drops some, and the baby like wants it so bad that like, she breaks her back and her knees.
Yeah, it's terrifying. And in the book, Jacob's part, he says, for the tiniest part of a second, my eyes touched on the two standing in the back, Esme, Alice, small and distractingly feminine.
Distractingly feminine?
What the fuck does that mean?
Pretty?
Distractingly feminine?
He's like, here's the thing. I was really concerned about Bella, but I kind of wanted to fuck those vampires, and I do feel weird about it.
That sounds like something AI would spit out.
No, you know what that sounds like?
And I realize these were written well before AI was a thing, so that's not what I'm saying at all.
Distractingly
but I'm
feminine.
saying that does sound like a stupid thing that AI would put together.
It sounds
to be like put this in there.
It sounds like that whole generation that's like looks maxing. Have you heard of that? That's the kind of shit that those incels would say. Distractingly feminine.
Distractingly feminine?
They call girls like mods or something. I don't know.
What the fuck?
It's weird.
It just sounds like something that two things that don't belong together. It just doesn't. So that's why I feel
feminine.
Again, I realize this was before AI. I'm not by any means saying.
No. We're not accusing anybody.
I'm more just saying like that's how is also why when like people think things that are not written well are just AI. Not always.
Sometimes people just don't work good.
But this really does feel like one of those because like a lot of times when you see like something written by AI, there'll be things that you're like that doesn't make sense. Like that metaphor doesn't make sense, or like it's like overly worked. The word or like the phrase that feels overly worked. Distractingly feminine feels like something that somebody should have said, pull that back.
Distractingly feminine feels like an insult.
Yeah, it is. It kind of feels like one. Yeah. And I feel like maybe I'm like, was he trying to insult?
Absolutely, because he's like I think he's basically saying like the vampire women shouldn't be so feminine and beautiful, but they are, and it's like fucking me up.
It's like, what?
Yeah. He also yells at Edward when he finds out that Bella's pregnant. You did this!
And he's like, yeah.
Yes, they are married, and they did just get back from their honeymoon.
Yes, he did do this.
Like, you haven't discovered something.
Yeah, like, truly.
What?
And Edward has to perform the C-section, like we said, with his teeth.
With his teeth.
He just has to bite through that placenta.
We also have to assume that he separates the cord, the umbilical cord, with his teeth as well, because when the baby comes out, there's no cord.
Yeah, just crunch.
And I said, what a different way to go about that.
Yeah. It's a lot of layers to bite through.
Seven, right?
Yeah. 7, I think. C-sections are no joke.
It might even be more, because I know you have 7 layers of skin, right?
7 distinct layers of tissue and muscle.
But they also have to, like, move organs. And maybe he just, like, shuffles those around, I guess.
The skin, the subcutaneous fat, fascia, abdominal muscles, peritoneum, the uterus, and the amniotic sac.
Have you ever seen somebody like reenact it on TikTok? That shit will fuck you up.
Every time I see it, I'm like, damn, I did that twice.
Twice, I know.
Twice,
bad bitch over here. Snaps for that. I don't think I could survive that.
But also, he's biting through those layers, so I'm like, that's gonna be jagged as fuck. And also,
and infected.
According to the illustrating guide, when hybrid babies happen, it's the placenta's like stone. Like it's like vampire skin.
Imagine if he lost a tooth. That would have been the funniest shit. And then it just grew back because he heals quickly. Here's the other thing. Amazing. So he says, because Jacob, at least in the movie, says like, because they take out the baby or like the baby's not completely out yet, and she's clearly like dying.
Yeah.
And he's like, you have to change her, and he says, I can't until that thing is out. But you're biting into her body, so you like that doesn't make sense.
So your venom is already entering her system.
Yeah, you're saying I can't give her my venom until the baby's out, but you're giving her your venom by ripping open her skin with your teeth.
Yes. Indeed.
And nobody caught that? Like, no. I don't get it.
Nobody caught that.
Yeah.
Another thing that nobody caught is how Jacob imprints on Renesmee.
Oh, I caught that.
And what's crazy is that he imprints on Renesmee at all.
But before we get there.
But also, when she was born, he's in the room. Her. and he sees her.
For the first time.
He literally is like, get that fucking thing out of here.
Yep.
That
Like, I'm not holding
nasty-ass
it.
bitch.
That rank ass
like, fuck
infant.
that bitch.
He says, I don't want to touch that baby that's covered in strawberry cream cheese.
Yeah, he said, that's a murderer. Get it out of here. In the illustrated guide, Stephanie Meyer states that imprinting, this is a quote, direct quote, imprinting happens the first time a werewolf sees the object of his imprinting. If the werewolf does not react to the human the first time he sees her after he phases, he will never imprint on that human.
But he does. But he does.
What? Like, he literally saw her, and then he sees her again, and that's when he imprints. That doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
And there's no reason for that.
No.
Like, there's no reason
We were
for that
watching
at
the
all.
movie, and I said, hold up.
Said
Hold up
that's
right
the
now a
first time
second.
he's seeing her.
He's seeing her immediately when she's delivered.
Yeah.
Which honestly would have been even worse if he imprinted it on her as she was coming out of her mother's uterus.
Yeah.
That'd be fucked.
That would be fucked.
It's still fucked.
It's completely fucked. And I love that in this whole thing that, first of all, Edward, like, goes into this moment of just being so enamored with the baby that he literally does not care that Bella is fully
coding,
just deading right there.
Deading on the bed.
She's a corpse. Like, she just presumably is a corpse at that moment. Yeah. And then he's like, oh shit, I have to fix her now too. I'm like, oh wow.
No.
That sucks. Like, I don't. And what's funny is, like, in the illustrated guide, there's an interview with Stephanie Meyer, and she says that the reason she wanted to explore this whole pregnancy thing is because pregnancy is, like, not dangerous.
That's
anymore.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
She said, now it's not dangerous. It used to be so dangerous. It's not dangerous anymore. And I said, I beg you to read.
It still is.
I beg you to read.
The amount of conditions that you can get, one, not only while pregnant, but two, immediately after delivery.
Yeah. I needed 2 blood transfusions after I had the twins.
You were like Bella.
Every organ in my body was shutting down.
When I saw Alaina post-birth, it was like, I think 1 day later, I literally grabbed a nurse and I said, is she all right?
Yeah.
Because she was gray.
I was literally gray.
She was the color gray. She was the gray stuff.
Literally.
From Beauty and the Beast.
I had 2 full blood transfusions right after giving birth.
Birth isn't even dangerous, Alaina.
Reading that,
Don't be so dramatic.
I was like, girl, I know it wasn't like giving birth in the middle of the woods back in the day.
No,
I
of course
realized
not.
that things have changed.
But birth
it's
is
still
dangerous.
Like, we can't pretend that it's not dangerous.
No.
So, like, that's a weird thing to say, especially when you're having her die during birth.
Yeah.
So there's that. But it's
she was like, I'm doing something new here. Women don't die during birth anymore.
And it's like, no,
they do.
They do.
They sure do.
That does happen. It's just, and then we have Rosalie, who has to be taken out of the room because she's about to eat Bella. Because she's just all the blood. I mean, because they haven't hunted in forever.
It's like because of Bella.
Because of Bella needing to fuck as a human.
Exactly.
This whole thing leads back to that. None of them have eaten in days, weeks even. They're all hungry. They're all like, all their eyes are turning fucking dark black at this point, not amber.
Esme, Carlisle, and Emmett are out hunting when she goes into labor.
Yeah.
Like, and also trying to avoid being hunted by the wolves at the same time.
Jacob stops by, like, fucking with them.
Yeah.
But it's like, all of this is because Bella just had to have sex as a human.
Yeah.
Could not wait. But then Rosalie gets that baby. She doesn't even ask if Bella survived. She's sitting by a fire.
Edward, I can take it.
Cooing at that baby. Unfucking bothered.
Cooing at that CGI baby.
So there goes that whole girls supporting girls thing. She doesn't give a fuck about Bella. She said, this is my baby now. I hope she does die.
And also that's crazy. Sorry, I had to recover from
that.
That's
true.
That's my baby now. I hope she does
she does die.
That baby, like, when it first comes out, is a regular baby.
Yeah.
Like, somebody was like, here's my 3-month-old. Go ahead and cover it in jam. Crazy.
Wild.
And it's a beautiful baby. Yeah. Then they make it CGI coded, and I'm like, but you didn't have to do that because babies are already beautiful.
Exactly.
Like,
but no, we needed this baby to be the baby that Jacob falls in love with.
But they make it really scary.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And it's going to get so much scarier.
A freak.
Renesmee in part 2 is going to be the thing that your sleep paralysis demon has nothing on Renesmee in part 2.
Your sleep paralysis demon is a top model compared to Renesmee.
Because when we see Jacob imprint on Renesmee
fall to his knees,
and he just has visions of this beautiful adult Renesmee.
But here's the thing. This
It's
beautiful
weird.
adult Renesmee, it's weird. And her wig is weird too.
It is
Why
weird.
can't they just find a pretty girl
What's
with
up
long
with
hair?
the wigs?
Why can't they just find a
Or
pretty girl with long
Just
hair?
get a good wig. There's good wigs.
Yeah.
I've
But you
seen
might
wigs.
not even need it. You found Victoria.
Yeah.
The first
She
one.
had
She
great
had
hair.
gorgeous hair.
But then he just falls to his knees.
And will do anything to be with that baby in 7 years.
Meanwhile, that baby just shit its pants.
Meanwhile, that baby just breathed its first breath.
Like, is literally being fed by Rosalie because it can't feed itself. And you fell to your knees thinking about it as a beautiful adult woman that you can't wait to be with.
Also,
who also has no choice in the matter.
Yep, and you hate vampires.
Yeah.
That's half like that baby's drinking blood,
Yeah.
not breast milk.
Yeah.
Hello?
It's weird as fuck.
It's the weirdest movie. Like, this has got to be Stephanie Meyer's mind is a dark place.
We gotta study it, man. It's crazy.
It's fucked up.
I gotta be like, girl, tell me
then-
what's going on in there.
Then we get to the end, by the way. Make sure you watch past the credits if you didn't know the
So
first
past
time.
the credits, we get probably my favorite part of the
You
Twilight
love Arrow.
series. I love Arrow.
He is funny.
Love him.
I love Marcus.
He's wonderful. Marcus is just so tortured.
I love him.
And we have, is it Bianca?
Yes.
Bianca, the secretary, comes in and she hands a note to Arrow. And it's a note that because she's a secretary, she wrote down Carlisle had contacted them and said that they have a new addition to the family. So he reads the note. And when he says it, he's like, Carlisle has contacted us. And he looks up and he says, with an S, Bianca.
She spelled Carlisle
He's
wrong.
like, you can't spell.
He's like, wow, dummy.
And that they added somebody new. He immediately has two vampires kill Bianca because he says for the spelling and the grammar.
he said the grammar too was bad.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
he would have
says-
just let it go.
He says first the spelling, then the grammar.
Take her out.
And I was like, Arrow is everything to me.
he is.
He's everything to
But
me.
he's big mad
He's
because
big
they
mad.
have something he wants.
Because Marcus says, oh,
that is so beautiful.
we're no longer
I'm so
fighting with the Cullens.
happy that they
And Arrow
have
says,
family.
bitch, yeah, we
said-
are. And
he
he says,
said,
they have
"Start it up."
something I want.
And then, hold on, he says, they have something I want, and then we cut to the real credits, which is Bruno fucking Mars, It Will Rain. How do you end your vampire movie with, if you ever leave me, baby? What? What?
I literally can't.
What?
I literally
There'll
can't.
be no sunlight? Of course there won't. You're a vampire.
Exactly.
That's
you
the
go.
most diabolical credit song to roll after Breaking Dawn.
And you know what? Just like to end this, like on the website, she has her playlists that she put
Oh,
together. And
yeah.
I'm not faulting anyone for a playlist. I love a playlist.
Same.
I have playlists for my books.
This playlist is like, it goes everywhere.
Yeah. And like maybe you can shit on my playlist too. Like I'm shitting on this one.
I wouldn't shit on your playlist. I think it's
This
good.
one just confuses me because one of the things on the playlist from Bella's thing is the Beach Boys, Wouldn't It Be Nice? I just got to know where that fits. Like, I just got to know where that...
Because also,
wouldn't it be nice if we were older? It's like, what?
It's like the lyrics, obviously.
Yeah.
But
it's
then
like,
she also has like Linkin Park.
from Bella's point of view,
Yeah.
which I just don't see. Reliant K, I see.
Reliant K, I do see.
I do see.
I
Be
used
My
to love
Escape, I
Reliant
do
K
see.
before I knew.
We do have Dark Blue by Jack's Mannequin, which I said...
Shout out to Andrew McMahon.
And also,
Friend of the pod.
Dear Andrew...
How do you feel about
Do you
this?
know that you're on this playlist?
Hey, Andrew, did you know that you're linked to Stephanie Meyer
And
forever?
also, I would like to know, where does that go?
Have you ever been alone in a crowded room, Alaina?
Can you just point to me where that one goes? I'm having trouble. And
Maybe-
again, I'm not in this is not my world. So I'm not going to say that, like, maybe you have a place, she has a place where that fits.
Maybe.
And that I'll go, you're right. That makes sense because this is not my world. So
Maybe
who
it's
am
when
I?
he looks at Renesmee for the first time.
There you go.
Like it's them.
Dark blue, dark blue. Like, I love that song.
Yeah.
In fact, every time I go to a concert of Jack's Mannequin, I call John during Dark Blue if he's not in the room with
That's
me.
really cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
It played at my wedding. But yeah, I just didn't know where that one fit. I also didn't know where Paper Cut by Linkin Park fit.
Great song.
It's a great song, great album.
Didn't know
that
where
album
Beach
I
Boys
wore
fit.
out. We've got Evanescence, of course.
That
We've got
checks.
Fix You by Coldplay, which I feel like does fit.
Oh my God. I used to listen to that song anytime that I did a breakup or got broken up with. That song will wreck you.
Absolutely.
You try your best, but you don't succeed. That's for Marcus. That's for Marcus.
That is Marcus.
When you get what you want,
but not what you need.
He's constantly playing that in his head.
He's so sad. We have U2, Stuck in a Moment You Can't Get Out of.
That's only because they put that on every's phone.
That's very true.
That's the only reason
it's got to be in every playlist. I'm like, damn, it's on my playlist too. We also have The Reason by Hoobastank, and Ash said, not Hoobastank.
I said, how do you put Hoobastank? First of all, how do you name your band Hoobastank? Let's get back to the origin story.
Isn't Hoobastank...
What?
Isn't Hoobastank... I think do you know what it is?
Do I know what Hoobastank means?
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure, because I remember when they first came out, people were like, what the fuck does Hoobastank mean? I think he said it's the smell...
Of a hooba?
Oh. I think it's the smell of, like, a bong. Like, I'm pretty sure.
The lead singer, Doug Robb, once claimed it was a mispronounced German slang for somebody who had a shoe fetish or has a lot of sneakers. What a vast difference.
What a vast difference.
Hoobastank.
I feel like I saw an interview where they said that at one point, but maybe
it seems like they say a lot of things about it, so that's fair.
Either way, when you said not Hoobastank,
I was like, what? I don't know.
Because that really is a wild band name.
So random.
It's pretty great.
Oh man, I can't wait for part 2.
Part 2
because I don't remember it. I think I said this when we finished Eclipse. I really didn't remember, and then I was watching this and I said, "Wow, I really didn't retain most of this."
I also didn't,
which is probably my brain saving me.
Because I don't think part 1 is
good,
is widely received as the best of them. I think if you love it,
I think I thought that I liked Breaking Dawn better than I liked Eclipse, but I would actually prefer Eclipse over at least part 1.
Yeah, I don't know.
These movies are nuts, man.
Last 2 are not great for me.
No,
I'm hoping,
last 2 that we covered.
Yeah, like Eclipse and
I think the last part, like part 5, is supposed to be kind of fun.
Because I think the fighting scene is fun, and I think it's fun meeting the other covens.
Yeah,
and like we get more Arrow.
Yeah,
so like that's all I can ask for.
And Jane,
really.
We get more Jane. I love Jane.
And Jane is fun.
Yeah.
So
all right,
and I think we get Arrow's really good laugh in the next one.
God, I can't wait
think
for
it's
that.
really
You're
gonna
have to do an impression once you hear it.
I'll get it.
All right, so that'll be one of our next bonus episodes, brothers.
Yeah,
I love doing these so much.
My God,
what are we gonna do once we're done with Twilight?
I know, guys. You got to give us suggestions of like a series or something that you want us to cover, like this,
like a ridiculous series.
Yeah.
Like, how do we bonus episode after this?
I know. How could we?
Tell us what you want.
Tell us,
and we'll give you what you want.
We will, because we love you.
We do. So, with that being said, we hope you keep listening,
and we hope you
keep it weird, but not as weird as Jacob.
Definitely not.
Or Edward ripping his baby mama's fucking skin apart.
Truth.
Or Rosalie just waiting in the background until she can steal a baby. Or Alice packing your sister-in-law lingerie after she marries your brother.
Or the wig department.
Or the wig department. And if I missed anyone, let me know.
Yeah, not that
Or as fucking Renee getting blitzed at your daughter's wedding and singing for your speech.
And Jessica saying, it could have been me.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't keep it that weird.
Bye, babes.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie, and one thing I've learned is that you buy a house, but you make it a home. Because with every fix, update, and renovation, it becomes a little more your own. So you need all your jobs done well. For nearly 30 years, Angie has helped millions of homeowners hire skilled pros for the projects that matter, from plumbing to electrical, roof repair to deck upgrades. So leave it to the pros who will get your jobs done well. Angie, the one you trust to find the ones you trust. Find a pro for your project at Angie.com.
DQ presents Being a Miracle Maker. Making a difference in your community has never been easier because July 30th is Miracle Treat Day at DQ. You buy a blizzard tree at participating locations and DQ will donate $1 or more to Children's Miracle Network to benefit your local children's hospital. So on July 30th, buy a blizzard tree and be a miracle maker, a blizzard-eating hero, doing their part on Miracle Treat Day. July 30th, DQ. Happy tastes good.